Skater's in the wrong room. Skater's here. He's in the wrong room. Skater, unmute yourself, my dude.
Oh, I am that. Hello, hello. How are y'all doing?
Our nerds are gone.
Hey,
Our
hey.
nerds are gone. Oh, I do have that. Oh, my bad. That might be why he's green, but I don't hear anything.
What was I doing last night? Was I snoring or something? Did I fall
No,
asleep
I was
again?
doing readings.
Okay. Okay. I got a good idea, but I'm not doing shutting on. That's too OP. That's too easy. Yeah, but that'll just make it too easy. It's just too easy.
Hitting cloud, boy.
Yo,
Hitting cloud.
respect 100.
Hitting cloud, yes, sir.
Me? I was gonna do the rain.
I picked the hidden cloud because they work like I've. They're the village that I've seen that they're closely related to, lightning style. Even though other villages can use it, you know, that seems to be their thing. And then also they have the most amount of black people. So yeah.
Rain? Oh, that's easy. Yeah. For first off, like Nagato, Pain. That's where they all came from. Konan. That's where they all built. That's where they all originated from there. Like a lot of strong people.
Yeah, what's up?
And why?
Villages I would be in. Okay, so not to be like biased or anything like that, for sure, but it's still got to be the Leaf Village for many reasons as well, right? So if you already watched the anime and all that stuff, we've seen the way how most of the villages are. It's like that. Usually, there's gotta be like, it's gonna be, most of the places are really disconnected. It's like that. Like you look at the village in the rain, it's like super disconnected. Like that. There's like hardly any peoples and all that stuff. So there's still like a bad infrastructure going on within every village. But Leaf Village, for the most part, including Sand, where are like still like they keep things under control and all that stuff. But the thing about the Leaf, it's like that. It's not because it housed most of the iconic characters, but it's because it's like the most peaceful, if not neutral, like village so far.
Yeah. I feel that it's very peaceful, but there are very strong-willed warriors, I would say, in the village, and that's definitely the reason why I'm going to be sticking with them as well. Now we're going to be picking our chakra family. So our chakra family is going to dictate where our parents are or who they are, because that's going to also dictate some of the abilities that we do adopt from them in some way, shape, or form. Now, if you're picking two different parents with two different Kekkei Genkais, you still only adopt the one that you choose. So do keep that in mind.
Just what?
Yeah, just one. And we're kicking it to just one. One Kekkei Genkai, nothing unrealistic, nothing created. Only what already exists, and only one. So, Scandal, what chakra family do you have?
So I don't know who my dad is, but he's from the Hidden Cloud, and my mom is Uzumaki.
Naruto's mother.
It doesn't have to be Naruto's mom, but
Pretty much the clan itself, the Uzumaki clan.
Okay, so you basically just want chakra from that family, but who is your mother?
I don't know her names.
Now the question is, can it be a random person that we don't know?
Okay.
Like there's no actual name.
It would definitely help the conversation if we had a name and we were.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with Naruto's mom.
Okay, and why? Why?
Why? Because of their high chakra levels. They have they got that chakra stash on lock.
Chakra. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. How about you, Skater?
Oh yeah, I definitely was gonna say. I was definitely gonna have my dad be from the rain. But mom as well. I was going to do from Uzumaki clan. And if we had to choose somebody that's almost known, I'm just gonna go with Kairin, because Kairin got mad chakra. Anyway, and she got good healing power, so that'll be an Andy, definitely.
Okay. All right. How about you? Everworks?
For me, it's definitely, honestly, I would be part. So we gotta talk about Kekkei Genkai first. It's definitely gotta be
family first.
Your parents don't have to be from the same village that you're from, just like Skater picked.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. But
family first.
So definitely Lightning. It's like that. But if it's gotta be anyone, it's like that to actually have it, even though they don't. It's like that in terms of clan. I would definitely be Hiyashi, Hyuga, the Hyuga clan.
Got you. Okay. All right.
So you're a full-blooded Hyuga member?
But it isn't just anyone. It's Hiyashi Hyuga.
So and who's the other parent that created you?
Let's see. Masashi.
He's also from the
Hyuga?
He's a Hyuga as well?
Yeah.
So you're okay.
All right, so you're full okay.
Yeah,
right.
Just pure dedicated. Yeah, I think for me strongly, I feel like I need to be sort of like a pure-blooded type, rather than to be like part of like a diverse from like two different parents from two different clans.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
so
All right. All right.
Skater.
Now Skater did pick his.
Oh, he did.
I'm gonna go ahead and give mine now. So I think that if I'm gonna have to pick if I'm gonna have to go ahead and pick a family, I definitely would want Hinata to be my mother. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
I've always liked Hinata in the series. Like even when she was being very wimpish, I always liked her character in the series because I don't know, she's awesome. If I had to pick a dad though in the series, it's definitely my dad would definitely be Rock Lee. Yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
can I change mine from being some random dad since I chose Rain Village? Can I make it Yahika? And that was Pain before he died. Like
Yeah, and
that.
I'll
That was the
choose the
character.
Raikage
That
too.
was. That, yeah.
For my pops.
We're choosing Kages as pops now. Are we going straight there?
I'll choose Darui. Darui.
Who's that?
He's not the Raikage
And who
in
who
Naruto.
would he be? Who would he be?
He's the Raikage's right hand man.
Okay. All right. And that's from the village of Cloud.
Cloud. Yes, sir.
Got you. Okay. All right. So all right, so let's back up and let's go down. So with the mixture of your parents, what characteristics are you going to display as a child of them?
As a child of a skater, what is Naruto's mom's name? Kushina? Is that her name?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Kushina. Yeah, it's Kushina. Okay, so for
Very hot.
Kushina, hot tempered. Oh yeah, and I be getting hot. I be displaying my fire sign energy too. But yeah, I'll be slick with the tongue, ready to fight all the time. But of course I have the high chakra. I'm only gonna have a red streak because I don't like red that much. Darui, I'm gonna have darker skin, um, with white hair. So I'm gonna have a white streak in my hair or a red streak in my hair, but the majority of it's gonna be white, and I'm gonna be able to braid it. And I wear my bandana like on my forehead.
Okay, so you have the forehead bandana choice. Oh, good, good. We should get into that too as well. Okay, so with those being your parents and those characteristics you're displaying, Skater, how about you?
Gotcha. Alright. Well, I'm gonna think about it between, and I had yeah. So definitely between that. So again, hot-headed. Like women in the show just be hot-headed. So definitely with the characters of Korean, I would be a bit more hot-headed. But like definitely way more compassionate due to that. Same thing with but very also at the same time prideful and willing to do get like goals done at any type of cost. Just very headstrong, to determine. And that's due to Yahuko side. That's how he was before he died. Because he was
Okay.
trained by Jiraiya. So it'd be a mixture of like hot-headedness, but but like also leader. So it's gonna be one sick character, in my opinion. That's why I got them too. That's pretty cool. That'd be a cool mixture, in my opinion.
Okay, Everworks, how about you?
So you already know everything about the Hyuga clan and all that stuff. Like the father, it's like that. If no one knows about that, Hiyashi's actually the current head of the Hyuga clan. Right?
Okay.
So just like
yeah.
him, I would obviously adopt his sense of like confidence and like pretty much I guess most people say like having a tempered will.
Okay.
Like that. So that pretty much people just translate to confidence anyways. But while the mother part, I would have her kindness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it. So pretty much having a best of both. It's like that. So you're not like, so pretty much straight up, you're not like being like a total like a-hole, but like, yeah. So
Okay. All right. I feel that. I feel that. So, by the way, before I get on with my choice, for those of you that continue that just came in, we have the rules for the podcast up on the side of the screen specifically because we would like you guys to join in if you wish. Feel free to give us your ideas. Maybe you might give us some eye openers on things that we didn't see. We might even change our choices based off of some of the things that you do say. So we do appreciate that feedback, and we do want you guys to chip in. Now, as far as my choice, though, for why I chose them and what characteristics I expect to display out of my parents, so to speak. I expect to gain um, stillness by going with Hinata. There's definitely a calmness that you need when you're fighting. She definitely has it. She does panic a little bit easy, but she's very noble in everything that she tries to accomplish in the series. And that's definitely a characteristic that I want to keep, moving forward as, as a descendant of hers. And then as for my father being Rock Lee, that fire energy, sometimes even though being chill is okay, that fire energy is really needed. Always being up for a fight, and just really just being ready to throw hands. Really, I mean, whenever it's necessary. So yeah, and then and my headband choice around the neck. It's gonna be around the neck. I believe Hinata's was around the neck too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just like my mom. There we go. That's what I'm rocking with.
Nope, mine's gotta be on my biceps.
I do also want to. Okay. I do want to add about my temperament. Okay, yeah. I'm normally calm. On the surface, I'm calm like Darui. I don't really want no smoke. He be wearing the hoodie, so my character be staying with the hoodie too. Okay. Yeah. So my character's calm, but I'm ready for that smoke. Anybody want the hand? You can get it. You can get the hands and you can get the lips. It's whatever.
Okay.
You get the words.
Oh, you get the
rephrase. My character's gonna be pretty much out there. I'm pretty sure what I remember.
Oh,
you can get the words. I said pause.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I just don't want to brag or anything, dude, but like I'm gonna be part of a distinguished family that has no beef with the Leaf Village. Unlike the Uchiha clan, which literally died and only had 3 members left.
Okay. All right.
Just saying, yeah.
So now it comes the good choice here. So what Kekkei Genkai are we going to be?
With trainer.
Yeah.
Sir.
Going trainer first? Oh yeah, trainers first.
Well,
okay,
yeah,
so
that's
we're
number
going
3.
Yeah, trainer. So who is going to train us from our let's say to our young life until we get to tuning? Who's going to pretty much be your trainer throughout that entire experience?
Oh, really? Till we get to tuning?
I'm assuming that I'm going first.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Darui. My dad was training me.
Okay, so you trained with your dad the whole time. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Now, what are some non Kekkei Genkai abilities that you take from your father?
Lightning style Black Panther.
Lightning style Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Lightning style Black Panther. Got it. Okay.
That's
how about you?
That he has.
Okay. Skater.
Well, from what I'm looking at and what the restrictions are, okay. So I'm gonna throw this on the table. Jiraiya, is he restricted? Because it also make sense canonically since I'm gonna be on the same time period when that dude was around. So I feel like Jiraiya would make perfect sense to be the trainer for a long time since I'm gonna be the kid of him.
Okay, now has Jiraiya ever been on Black Ops?
No.
Has he ever been a Hokage?
No.
He's turned down the role, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He did turn it down, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, good. Everworks, who you got?
Definitely, I'm gonna be a wind type. Super uncommon in the Hyuga clan, right? Super uncommon.
Yeah.
And for my non-Kage Genkai, it's definitely gonna be, or like pretty much ability-wise, it's gonna be twin line fist from Hinata.
Okay. All right. So you're definitely
who's your trainer?
Yeah. Who is your trainer?
My trainer? It's definitely gonna be my own fucking father, dude. Hiyashi Hyuga, dude. There's no other guy that teaches and masters that ability other than him.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
He is pretty OP with that though.
Yeah. Okay. And he taught the whole line that ability.
You only see it in like manga and stuff. You don't really show too much in anime, but that move he's a powerful old man.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right. So as far as my selection, I'm going to be trained by my father as well. I was gonna pick somebody from the Byakugan clan, but I think that I'm gonna go ahead and stick with Rock Lee because he can teach me the inner gates. Right. So
That's
so
OP.
along with having the chakra from my mother's side, I've got the inner gates from Rock Lee.
Yeah, I high key feel like that should also be restricted like the Rinnegan, but you know.
See, you know what?
Yeah, but see,
You
the
know
only
what?
thing that really affords me is additional power and speed. However, as far as jutsus, that does really limit me because you have to stop and look at who my parents are. So I'm very restricted jutsu wise and probably genjutsu or ninjutsu and genjutsu wise. Okay. But I have an enormous amount of effort into taijutsu. Okay, so I do have a balance there. I don't have a lot of ridiculous OP things.
So
You know
you're
what?
somebody
No,
like even though you have a high chakra stash, you
So you're like
mostly
Kakashi with
fight in
it.
taijutsu.
I got you. You're
Correct.
like Kakashi with it.
Correct.
Okay.
The high chakra is going to come in with the Kekkei Genkai. So that comes with the next step. So I
I
did
can
do a little bit of
accept that
planning.
because because
Got
there are
you.
people in the story who are able to do the first gate, second gate and stuff.
Yeah.
Got you.
Okay.
you know
Alrighty.
what? You know what?
Okay.
No one has said in this whole chat
What?
was someone being in the land of iron. Where if you watch the anime, there were samurais in there. Nobody
Yeah.
was part of that.
Lennon Iron was
Yeah,
pretty
nobody
weak,
wants
though.
to be there right
Yeah,
now.
Lennon Iron was
Yeah,
pretty
no,
weak.
I
though.
didn't. Yeah,
They
I
have no
honestly.
substantial people.
Mhm.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
yeah.
those guys actually use ninjutsus, but they don't actually cast those abilities. They imbue into their weapons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see,
They're
I
just
don't
like
know
you see
about
like
that.
a fear blade.
I didn't see much about them so far.
Yeah, I've seen them. I used to play with the old dude in the game, but like,
Yeah, if they were part of the war.
Okay.
yeah, I want to be able to fight from a distance. You know?
Oh yeah, you're talking about Mifune, huh? That one old man with like the
Yeah.
bandage wrapping on up his head. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
him? Oh yeah, nah. He
yeah,
was
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
He
So
was
now,
Mufune was the only cold dude from there.
yeah, so
Gotcha.
now,
Dude,
when I
that
do
guy was
my-
OP, dude.
He was OP as heck. Mufune was ridiculous.
So my KK Genkai, is Storm Release. All right, Storm Release is the infusion of lightning and water. So I can pretty much form the lightning into like beams in whatever shape I please.
Okay.
So with my high chakra levels, I can make a lightning tsunami.
And which okay, all right. So you can make a lightning tsunami. All right. Okay. So anybody that touches the tsunami gets
Yeah.
electrocuted. Oh, that's
Yeah, as well as drowned in a whirlpool whirlwind they can't escape. It's a tsunami. It's a over like it's a current.
yeah.
That's pretty.
I
That's
can form
pretty
it
OP.
however I want, so I can get creative with that jutsu. As my KK Genkai, like it's just something that has like free form. So, I can. That's gonna be my move though. Lightning release.
And you said that you had a Uzumaki, right, in your bloodline?
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's the only way that's gonna be able to work. Otherwise,
Yep.
you do that move one time and you're done.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Got it.
I planned ahead also.
So that's the only way that's gonna work.
Yeah. All right, Skater. Who you going with? What KK Genkai you got?
I gotta go with the I think Byakugan, honestly.
Byakugan. Okay.
It's just too good. It's just too good. There's so much you can do. Neji only he only kicked the bucket because he had to. Like that man could have lived, bro.
Wait, isn't that considered dojutsu?
It's a dojutsu is
no.
a form of Kekkei Genkai. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yep. It's something that's passed down genetically.
Oh yeah,
a
okay,
dojutsu
it's
is
genetically.
a
Okay, yeah.
a dojutsu is a Kekkei Genkai that comes through the eye. So there are others like Scandals, which are what they call nature transformation based. So
Yep.
he's picking dojutsu based. So how about you, Everworks? What do you got?
Let's see here. Really figured out. See, even though obviously being part of the Yukan, you will have the Byakugan and all that stuff. So I feel like I don't think I would really need one, honestly. Like, I know it's kind of weird, but like, you don't technically really need it. Because
So you don't want a Kekkei Genkai?
no, I would
I mean,
not.
yeah.
Not
Okay.
really.
I mean,
No, because you think about it too, right? Like, I just want to disconnect from this real quick. It's like that. If you look at Boruto, who kind of inherited his mom's blood, he doesn't have one.
well, he does have a dojutsu.
Yeah, he got a whole new one though. He got like some weird
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
it's different.
brand
It's
new-
passed down like straight from the
It was a
Otsutsuki.
it was a mixture of the two of the chakras that created.
It was like, yeah, I mean, it was more of like a transfer, but like you can't. But at the same time, it's like so new yet. So most people even just consider it dojutsu yet.
So I have a
Right?
question. So are you a Hyuga with no access to the Byakugan?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, Boruto was
Because if you
yeah.
remember too, you can
That
also
is, you know-
develop over time. You could develop it over time too. You
Right,
don't
but
inherently
at
need
this
a.
point,
Yeah.
but at this point, you're choosing not to have the Kekkei Genkai as a whole, so you can't even learn it later unless you have a Kekkei Genkai.
Oh,
to begin
okay.
with.
So this is like something that you gotta have by default then.
Yeah, well, it's a
Well,
part
it's
of your
something that's
bloodline. So
Okay.
if you're,
genetically, yeah.
it's a part of your bloodline. So if you're choosing not to have
Gotcha.
it now from the start, you won't develop it later unless theoretically, if we go down to the line. But I don't think we're going to cover that yet in this episode unless you stole that eye from someone else.
Okay. If I was gonna choose one, straight up sending
I'm sorry, what?
KK Genkai, the frog, the toad, sage.
Wait, the what?
The sage. That's pretty
That-
bro. I'm
Sage
surprised.
Sage mode is not a Kekkei
Sending-
Genkai though.
Actually, it is. It's a developed
It
KK
is.
Genkai.
It is.
It's a developed, not inherit. Developed.
Yeah.
It is an art to actually earning it.
Okay.
It's like if Goku were to get Kaioken, and then people would not call it a freaking ability.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
here's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with explosion.
Okay.
Data.
Yeah. So
Low key.
yeah, I have the ability that when I punch, I can also create an explosion inside of someone's body.
That's one shotable as heck. You get a one
Yeah.
shot move.
So now you see
Oh, no
where the
way.
chakra comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
yeah,
a-
but that your determination of killing somebody would just be on the amount of the blowback of the explosion.
Yeah.
So how much chakra he throws into it? Okay.
Well, that's
I'm-
exactly the point, because I don't plan on fighting anyone that I want to save.
I'm a defensive fighter.
Yeah, I just looked it up too. So yeah, Sage is a special KK Genkai. It is not inherited.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Say dirt.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna go with that. I got. Yeah, so I heavily taijutsu based, but I do have some ninjutsu just in that explosion art, right? So I can create explosions inside of people's body when I do punch, on top of being, in those inner gates, making me faster and stronger. So, but I do burn a lot of chakra in that mode. So that is a thing, because you do burn a lot of chakra when you are in inner gates, and with dealing with Kekkei Genkais in general, they do consume a lot of chakra as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So now we're going to assemble our team. So how many people is there normally on a ninja squad? It's 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Three.
3.
Oh, well, it's three
to a
once.
team.
Yeah, 3
You
teams.
get one
Yeah,
lead.
but that's
Okay, so
also
now here's something.
sorry.
Here's something that Skater did bring up earlier. Okay, because this is something that we have to consider. The 3 that you choose, you do get to pick a leader. Now, I think it's fair that if our leader can be a hero character, however, they cannot be anyone that was previously a Hokage or an Anbu Black Ops member. Those 2 are still off the table.
All right. Well, who's gonna start then?
It would be Scandal.
So we're just picking 2 other people on our team.
Well, it would be including yourself, and then you would pick 3 people.
3 people. Okay. And
One of those
do
being
they
a
all
hero
have to
character.
be from my village?
No.
No. Okay.
And how
All right.
present or past does the characters be?
As
We're
anything
talking about
before Boruto is acceptable, but if they were dead when the anime started, you cannot use them at this moment in time.
Okay, all
Okay.
right. Okay, so definitely I would go with immediately off rip. I'm gonna say mine, Asuma. He wasn't in no Ambu or anything, and he was pretty cold. He could throw the hand, so I would definitely have him as a leader. Very smart,
You
chilling with
said
the cigarette.
he said Ambu what?
He wasn't in no Ambu or anything like that. He was the third Okage's son, but that was it. That was the only thing about him. And he was very strong on his own with his two kunais and stuff. And he was just a very like smart leader. He was very smart.
Wasn't he some part of like some like special team too? You know those guys that wear like those like they had like those thing on their waist.
Mhm.
It's
All
what I
right.
forgot what it
So
was.
as a leader, I'm picking Shikamaru. I
Really.
feel like we could
Okay.
fight really well together. I can help make shadows for him in places where there's not shadows. As long as there's water, I could make. Um, yeah, I can help make shadows places where there's no shadows, and if we coordinate well, we'll be good to go there. Um, who else? Hmm. Let's go with Actually, hold on. I need somebody who does water style also. I'm gonna let Skater go. I gotta put some more thought into this team. I thought I had it, but I gotta think some more.
It was
Go
scary
ahead,
saying
Skater.
something.
Ian Dog in chat. Hey buddy.
Yo,
Oh,
Ian,
was
what's
Asuma
going
in
on?
that?
Yep.
Tokyo Ninja. Okay, alright. Alright. I wanted that restricts. Too quick did not bring up the Guardians.
It shouldn't.
For
Because it was just
okay,
a
what
it
are
was just a
okay? So
faction.
give me a rundown of what the Guardians are again.
So let's see, 12 Guardian Ninjas. So what happens is they're all part of the Leaf and all stuff, but instead of being part of what you would call like, Ambu and all stuff, these guys were more of like, controlling, borders and all that stuff, if
Gotcha.
that makes
Okay.
any sense.
Yeah, they're very
Gotcha.
political.
Ian, we're doing great tonight. How you doing, man? How's your night going? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, all right. So yeah, I think that they should be fine to use as a team leader. Definitely.
Okay.
So you guys have your choices. So I think that mine. Let's see. I think that if I was gonna choose a team leader for me, it would have to be Sasuke. The reason why I'm picking Sasuke is because he now is good, right? As of the end of Naruto, if I'm understanding. But here's the thing: he does have experience being on both sides of the ninja world, both light and dark, and he can bring some perspective into fights that will help me gain an advantage, or at least be prepared in battle against what the enemy has coming for me. Okay, because he himself at one point in time was an enemy. All right, so did you assemble your entire team? Works? Anybody, or am I jumping out of line?
No, I mean we're literally kind of quick assembling right now, based on like I guess like you would say like experiences like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause we have
Well,
a
not
leader
trying to
now,
make it too iconic.
and so we have two other people on the team.
Yeah,
All right, so
that's fine. We can
I
like filler talking
didn't assemble
before we
my full
assemble.
team.
You didn't say okay. So go ahead, Scandal.
All right,
What's your full team?
so I got Shikamaru. I I'm I'm gonna have your mom on my team. Hinata's gonna be on my team.
Okay, you took my mom.
Yep.
Let us say that this is like dodgeball here, really quick. So if Scandal
Yeah.
picks someone, none of us can pick them.
Pick them.
That's on his team now.
I imagine that was implied.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I got Shikamaru. I got Hinata. I got Tamari.
Hmm.
And
Oh.
Why get that weak girl on your team.
I wanted
Don't
her
worry.
though. I wanted
And I
her
have,
though.
I
She was
have
good at keeping
Kamari,
people at bay, though. She was able to
and
keep Madara at bay
and
for a little
I
bit. I'll give
I
her
have,
props.
Okay,
and I
hold on,
have
Skater. Hold on,
Tintin.
Skater. You have Tenten. Why are
Yep.
you picking all the characters that I wanted? Can you get out of here?
Bro, Tintin is weak. Why would you want
There's a
Tintin?
reason for
Tintin,
that. Yeah, there's a reason for
Tintin.
that.
Oh boy, do you
Yeah,
know how
there's
many
a,
weapons I can have her summon and just electrocute them as she's throwing them? How many projectiles we can just be throwing at people? Like this,
Do you
I'm
know
on
how
defense.
effective?
I'm a
Do you know
defensive
how
fighter.
effective kunais are? And they're not effective, bro.
I mean, but if I can chain them, you're not thinking about chains here.
Oh wait,
You're not
hold
thinking
on,
not
about
only
hold
that,
chains.
but
on, hold on, hold on, hold
yeah,
on.
because you have to think about the chain. Because take this into account. He could throw a kunai, right, and then he can lightning charge that kunai into his tsunami or into a body of water that
Or
his
better
enemies
yet,
in.
be like the fourth Hokage. He literally fucking threw it and it literally teleports to it by
Yep.
Exactly.
describing on it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
perfect. Imagine throwing object and
Even
teleporting to it.
Naruto turned into the demon thing, the demon shuriken thing. Sasuke did it. I could learn that.
That's true. That is true. Those are more tactic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
You
Yeah.
said,
See,
wait, you said,
you have to consider the chains
So
here.
what
So
you gonna?
really,
But
you have
what
to
you
think
gonna
about it
do?
when you choose your people.
Like I like I want you to think that like so what you gonna do when you like when you run up on someone who has like a very strong negate ability like like pain just almighty push like like how you gonna approach that like that's what I'm like wondering
Naruto,
if you
help
can hit a wall.
me. Naruto, help, please help me. Yeah, like everybody
Yeah.
else.
wait,
Well,
wait,
there's
so we
other
said,
team members. Yeah, there's other team members
Yep.
to fill that role and protect them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay,
But I mean,
Naruto, the Hokage,
you
help.
have to remember that she would essentially two of your characters would essentially be useless against an enemy like that, and that negates two of your team, or just right off the bat, just with one counter.
so you said no one from Anbu or iconic characters, right? Or you
Well,
could be iconic characters, but
your
like not,
team leader can be iconic character, yes.
but no Anbu or anything like that, right?
No Anbu, no Hokages.
Damn, rip silent.
Yep.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
I
nah.
do
Sai was
also
OP
want to.
anyway. Sai was pretty damn strong.
I do also want
Yeah,
to
but
say
like,
that.
he is Anbu, but he wasn't like the best either.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
He was
Yamato.
not
I'm
the
like,
best. He was like new.
yeah. After Itachi left and Kakashi left, it was Yamato. Yamato was the best of
I do
the
just want to
best
mention
out.
that Skater asked me about the plan about running up against somebody like Pain.
Yeah.
But that's the reason why I have Shikamaru on my team. Like I'm not doing the thinking. I'm gonna just execute the plan.
Yeah,
he
Right,
gave.
that'd
but
be
you
good.
have to
That'd
remember
be
that
good.
in order for Shikamaru to come up with a plan, it's going to be really hard for him to come up with a plan when two of his team members are effectively like they're not ineffective against that person. So he has to really strategize with the limit. Like that's a huge limit.
Basically,
I
you're gonna have to
mean,
pull the classic like anime. You got one shot. That's it. You gotta lock him down and make it where he's immobilized. That's the
Yeah.
only way you're gonna be able to get him because it's the shadow possession due to that to it, and you gotta
okay,
end it right
so
there. You got a
so
one
yeah,
shot, one chance with your team.
I want to hear the other teams. Okay, so we already assembling the team and thinking about what villain we gonna fight. So we gonna go with Pain. So let's go ahead and let's
That'd be
go
the
ahead
good
and
one.
run with that.
Okay.
So
That's
let's
good.
go ahead
I
and
like that.
Okay, so we're picking. We're all going to be fighting the same villain team.
okay,
Right?
villain
Right.
team. Oh shit.
It's a villain team, so they also have 4 people, including a team leader.
Oh, I didn't look at that question before
Only
I
one of
assembled my team.
and here's the thing. No,
Well, how are you
that's
gonna?
okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so I'm gonna try and figure this out right now because the problem is that I want to limit it to. It's kind of hard because everybody's in Akatsuki.
But let's not
Everybody's
do
in Akatsuki.
Pain though. Let's do like Kisame or like Datara.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be Pain. He the strongest one. He the
Yeah,
one telling everybody
leave
what to do.
let's leave him. Yeah, because if we do a lot of those characters and then Pain, like that's I don't think anybody on our roster can beat them. That's all heroes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because
all right.
because even Jiraiya, like if you fight in a team, like if
Yeah,
you
if
fight in
it's
Pain
just
and he has a
pain, if it was
team,
just pain, like
like
just normal group, we could do something like pain
yeah,
and the
because
Akatsuki.
yeah, because yeah, like pretty much any help he has at that point is gonna be OP
OP.
because
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because Pain can just jump
Do
Jiraiya like he did.
yeah, like Pain was able to do a lot of stuff by himself. Like he
Yeah,
didn't.
and then he
Yeah.
got a whole team too. So yeah,
Okay, okay. All right. So, Skater, who's your team gonna be? Let's keep that going, and then we'll figure out the dynamics of
the
the villain
villain
team
team.
after.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay, alrighty. So we can have no heroes, nobody. Alright. So let's see people on my team. Who
You
would
can
be
have one.
good?
Your team leader can be a hero character.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it could be a hero character?
Yes.
Team lead? Okay.
Oh, and if unless we are like, in case there's any confusion, we're sticking specifically to canon references. So anything from any fillers, we're definitely not gonna use
Okay.
here.
Alright.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Think hard. It's gonna take a long time here. Just,
Okay.
give you some time. While you're thinking about that, Ian, pretty good. Just woke up, got work today. Where are you working at today? What do you got for work lined up for you today? Chime in whenever you've figured what you needed to figure out. By the way.
Alrighty. Yeah, so any hero okay, so Mike guy, how does Mike guy sound?
Well,
Yeah,
it's your
my guy.
team, so you tell me how it sounds.
Oh, it sounds lit. It sounds lit.
Okay.
I think my guy would be my guy. Like he negates a lot of things. He can handle an almighty push. Like my guy can just throw in. He's just able to handle pretty much any situation, which is pure taijutsu, which is pretty cool about him. And he's also very smart and a good strategist. You know, he organized. Neji and Tintin, and then that was a very well-rounded team. So it's probably the best one out of the kids, honestly, at the time. Besides
Okay.
Shikamaru's smartness. So I definitely would have Mike Guy as a leader. And then 2 people on the side on my team would be normal people. I would have to have Choji. I would have to have Choji. Choji's like he becomes the second strongest person in the village. Choji's just man strong. His expansion jutsu is very useful. Whether it be body blocking, taking a hit, he'd be a good tank. Choji would be a very good tank. Let's see. So that'd be 1, 2. I need one more. I have Neji, just Neji on my team because that palm rotation would also be a good defense for me to use.
Okay.
And then,
Neji. Very
yeah,
nice.
and then Mitsuki.
Now Ian Dog says stock room and work on the shop floor in the afternoon. Okay, nice. Sounds like you got a busy day ahead of you, buddy. Hopefully you don't overwork yourself. Everworks, who do you got on your team?
Get that money, bro.
Yeah.
First things up, it's like that. It's definitely gonna be. It's already talked about who's gonna be my future. Essentially, it's gotta be Hiyashi. That was already no doubt. I already said that like
Ooh.
a couple minutes back. Hiyashi
Oh,
Hyuga. Yeah, I already mentioned him as him being the teacher. It's like that.
Okay.
And
What was the name?
Hiyashi Hyuga.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So and I already talked about his characteristics. So already. The next guy I was gonna be talking about is gonna be Kabuto.
He was the Ambu.
Kawato not Anbu. That was fake.
He is.
Nah,
Yep.
yeah,
He was-
but that excludes him because he still acted as an Ambu member while being undercover.
Yeah, but he wasn't really on. He faked.
He
them.
wasn't really. He wasn't really on.
No, he
like,
wasn't
was not
really
supposed to
Ambu,
be
but
there.
he had to join them and be a part of them in order to be there. So that does exclude him. We had
could have swore he killed somebody.
Not
and
really,
got his
I mean-
place. I could have
But
swore.
he was undercover as an Ambu back ops member. We actually went back and forth on this today, and we decided that he was to be excluded from this because just because
I mean,
he's
it's
so
understandable.
closely affiliated.
Okay, all right. If Kabuto did do.
And he is a villain.
like,
He's not a hero, so you couldn't use him anyway. So
That is true.
That's also a thing. He would be on the other team.
No, actually, it actually explained that he had to disguise as an Ambu member to infiltrate. He didn't. He was not even classified as an Ambu member.
Yeah, he
Correct,
wasn't
but
pushing
he
people.
infiltrated
Yeah.
them,
No,
and he had to act
it's
part
like
of them.
it's like if I were to wear, it's like if let's say if I was gonna be a cop, I'm gonna wear a cop in a costume, but I'm not an actual cop. It's literally like that.
It's
So he's
what-
disguising in their outfit.
He's
He's
still
disguising their
he's still a
outfit.
villain. He's still a villain. He's still a villain. He's still not good. He's still
the
not a
mongoose,
good
yeah.
guy.
So
Yeah.
wait, hold on. So I was gonna get it straight. So we cannot choose any foes. We have to choose only heroes.
We are choosing foes to fight. We are good guys. We are good people.
Okay, so we can do a reverse one after, or a mixed one after.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can do that. We also have. We also have the X-Men coming too. Yeah, that's also. We have
The X-Men.
Yeah. You'll see when we get there. Anyways.
What?
So
Yep, just wait on
yeah.
Just wait on that.
Just wait on that one. Just wait on that one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
dude, that's good.
Atomic blast.
Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there. So okay. So yeah. So he's off the table anyways because he's a villain. So you have to choose other people to fill in that gap.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh shit! Want to scrap that again? Remake a whole team?
I mean, it should only be 2 more people.
Yep.
Well, no, not if they were good, but turn bad.
Yeah.
Which are considered excluded. So which is why I said
if they
bad
are
and
good
turned
and
good.
if they were bad and turned good, you can use them. But if they were good and turned bad, you cannot use them.
So
It
Sasuke's
has
off
to
the
be
table.
before Boruto.
Yeah, prior to Boruto.
So wait, would that mean Sasuke would be off the table? I didn't even think about using him, but
Sasuke is my trainer, so yeah. He's a hero
Yeah, he's
character.
already
He ended
taken.
up being a hero. Yeah, he's taken. I got him.
all right. All right, my character then is definitely gonna be Gara then.
Kage.
Okay.
Kage doesn't work.
He true. He was a Kage. He did become a Kage.
Fairly quick. Yep.
He was the first one to become a Kage in Shippuden, right? He was in the beginning of
Yeah,
Shippuden.
Naruto was not happy about that one.
Yeah, he was pissed.
He was not happy about him becoming a Kage before him. That's for sure.
So quick in the game too.
Oh, dude, I think I know a really good one, dude. This one's gonna be a banger.
Okay.
I got a good one, dude. It's definitely gotta be Obito, dude.
Okay.
This is the guy that was good, turned bad, turned good again. Let's go.
They're good at the very
So
end.
he
Yep.
ended good. He ended
Yep.
good. Okay, so
Yep.
that's
Not
And
the
here's the
whole
thing, too.
war, but he did good.
Yep, but he ended up doing good. He gave the eyes back to Kakashi too. How about that?
okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
there you
that's
go.
your team. All right. So from my team then. Okay. So now I gotta think because y'all took half my characters. Okay. So I don't have much to choose from here. But right off the bat, Sasuke is definitely gonna be my team leader. Off the bat, he trained me. He knows me. He knows who's gonna work well with me. And I think that Sasuke for me, is going to choose. Oh boy. Jirai. Okay, so
Jiraiya.
Jiraiya is gonna be one, yeah.
On your team?
No, he
Correct.
cannot be.
Why exactly not? Oh, did you take him?
Too iconic, and he is actually a Sannin, so he is.
Sannin is not an Anbu Blacks member or a Kage, so that's fair game. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Pain did drop.
No, I mean-
Pain did drop Tsunade. So I feel like we'll be able to balance this one out this time. But I feel like we should definitely have restrictions on the Sonnins the next time.
Yeah, the Sonic
If
side
you want
definitely
me to,
too much.
okay, so hold on, time on. Pause. So you can pick Obito, but I can't pick a Sannin.
Oh,
True.
No. Okay,
Pause.
I'm gonna choose
Pause
Obito
that.
because I'm gonna choose Obito because the conditions were there as you explained it.
so are you gonna choose?
And so when the
Obito as a
conditions were
kid
there, as
then?
I explained it for Jiraiya too.
I'm not gonna choose a fucking Sonic that can beat a Hokage, especially the fourth. Literally, this guy Jiraiya trained him. Like,
Yeah, that was
you,
true.
you
Jiraiya
get,
did
yeah,
train
so like,
in the fourth.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
tread carefully in that one, dude.
That's why I was like, I'll have Jiraiya train me. I won't have him on the team because
Yeah, you gotta tread carefully in that one, dude.
oh yeah,
So
it didn't
so
it
Well,
as
did
that's
offer
true.
me pain.
so my
It
My
does say
question
understanding.
on your
is,
team. It does say on your team that there's no hero characters on the team, and then
I yeah, but
you can choose a hero as a trainer, but not on the team.
I would say have Anbu.
yeah,
I
but
would say
remember,
have
Yeah.
Anbu
So
and no
but
Sanins and Hokages.
yeah, but a moment ago, remember we were talking. Remember, I talked to Skater. I talked to Skater, and Skater fought for this. So we're gonna have to change that rule. He fought. He said that
okay. So
at least our team leader can be a hero character, but you
all right.
can't
So
assemble.
what is Skater? What is your team?
My leader was I remember correctly. My leader character was my guy, right? Yeah, my guy's pretty strong though.
He's a
My
hero
guy.
character.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
And then I chose
So he can't have him.
No,
Or
he can. Yeah, he can have him.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Obito like that for his ingenuity.
Okay, and yeah, I chose Neji as well as who else? No, it was Neji
Uh,
and
Yeah, there's no way I could choose Neji as Omari Hyuga.
Okay.
oh
So
Choji, yeah.
so
Neji,
yeah.
Choji, yeah.
okay. All right. So
All right.
so I can't have Jiraiya. You guys are universally just you guys are knocking me out of that vote together.
Let's
Sounds
say
like.
signing cannot be used, because then that would mean some. Well, no, because
No,
Orochimaru
no,
wasn't good.
legit.
But
They
Orochimaru was
no.
good at the end, wasn't he?
You have to
Yeah.
realize
Oh, so
that
that means somebody could choose Orochimaru. Are we allowing him?
no, because
No?
he's part of
Alright,
Akatsuki.
All right.
I
So
mean,
if we're
I mean,
not,
I mean,
that's
honestly,
right.
if you want to be real about it, I mean, he's basically the Kage of villains. I think that
But
he
that
should
was,
definitely be out.
No, but all
I mean,
Sanins
but that,
are literally Hokage candidates.
I mean, yeah. So
They're
technically, that would
candidates.
disqualify. No, that would
Look at
disqualify all
Tsunade.
the signing except for Jiraiya, because Tsunade was a Hokage, and
Yeah.
then you're saying that Orochimaru would be disqualified, which would only leave Jiraiya left.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is that
And
Orochimaru
he's
could
OP. He
easily,
should have been Hokage. He was just like lazy and wanted to look at. Like,
Actually,
but
Jiraiya.
he could kill half the Hokages that actually do exist. Like, I mean, that have
Actually,
existed.
Jiraiya actually refused the offer to become Hokage. It's like that,
Yeah.
which is why they looked for Tsunade in the first place.
Right, but he refused it. He didn't take it.
Right.
because he didn't want to work.
For
Yeah,
good reason. Yeah, he didn't want to work.
He know damn well he was not doing
Okay,
no damn
so
office
you
work.
guys are basically saying that the signing are off the table. Then we're just taking all
Yes,
of them off.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
alright.
let's say
So-
we can't be like parent, you know, like a little trainer, but I say we shouldn't have him as team leads
Okay,
because Sonny look
alright.
pretty strong.
Fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Kiba.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Kiba, and I have one more pick because I picked Sasuke. So Sasuke, Kiba, and
Sasuke is a hero character. You have him as your trainer. He cannot be on your team.
Dude, I'm like so glad you said
we
like
talked about
yeah.
this. We're allowing hero characters on. He has Might Guy. We talked about this just five seconds
Oh
ago.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. But we're
Yeah,
going
no.
we're going off the Akatsuki pain. We're going that time period. Pain might go with not.
We're
with not
going through
that
the
strong.
entire. We're going through the Naruto as a whole, sir. So not
As
a
a whole?
specific time period. Yeah, anything
Okay,
pre Boruto.
yeah,
I think-
yeah.
Mm,
Okay.
okay.
So you
Yeah.
have Might Guy, and then okay. So what I want is for my last person. I'm trying to really think of somebody who's gonna fit in, who's gonna be a strategist like that. That's not Ambu because
A
what's her name was
strategist?
Ambu, right? Anko wasn't Anko Ambu?
No,
Anko wasn't Ambu.
No, she was not.
it's not.
Oh no, she was a facilitator.
I'm gonna have
that would
Shikamaru on
make
my
her a
team.
hero character, right? So she's out then.
Nah, she was given tests to
Yeah, she was.
Chunin.
Yeah, she was Orochimaru's like pet lab
Yeah.
experiment, and then she got away, and she was like really strong. You know, she became really strong, and she had like a lot of the same jutsus as Orochimaru.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you
I
can
want
have
Anko.
you can have Anko. You
Oh
can
yeah,
have her.
yeah. Then that's who I want. Yeah.
And can I make a substitution?
Yes, you may.
All right, I want to take out Tamari, and I want to add in
Thank God.
Kuroshichi, the granddaughter of the third Tsuchikage.
Okay. All right.
Looks woman up.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's good.
I
Okay,
need I need
so
rocks.
so we all have our teams, right? Nobody picked doubles, right? So now we got to talk about villains that they all have to fight. Okay, that's kind of where we're at now. Now we're talking about villains as a whole. Um, how do you think that that's gonna?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
she's strong.
Hold on, I'm missing the character for Everworks. Who was your third character? You had Kiyashi, Hyuga, Obito, and who?
Shikamaru.
Nope, that's my leader.
What? That's your leader? Oh god.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Shikamaru is a hero character. Yep, that works.
Very interesting. Okay.
So now you have to find someone else. You gotta find someone else.
Alrighty.
What do you got?
Currently looking right now.
I mean, you could
I
go,
I need somebody. I need somebody to actually fit the group. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Who? Okay, so not only that, but you wouldn't even be able to pick them at all because that would be 2 hero characters on your team. You can only have 1. So yeah, that's a good shame. That's a good choice, Scandal. Thank
I
you.
mean, so wouldn't? Well, yeah, you do only have one. Yeah, you have Kiyashi, and then you have Obito, which would be classified as hero.
And who's his third?
He doesn't
Oh,
have
my-
one, and he's looking right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah. You got really lucky with that pick, by the way, Scandal, because she was a Tsutsukage in Boruto. She became one.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's not a lucky pick. He knew it
He's just
already.
lucky to,
He knew
I
it.
know, he's
I
just
mean-
lucky. He's just lucky
You
that
know,
she...
because I had to make a sub because he gave me paint, and I didn't want to make my team like too OP. Let's
Hey,
go,
Marvin. Let's go. How you doing?
Well, snap. That's the
We're
man.
doing good. We're just hanging out. We're chilling. We're in the middle of. I don't know. Do you watch anime, Morbid?
And we're talking about Naruto right now.
Yeah, we're talking about Naruto. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Do you watch anime, Morbid? No? Yes? No? Do you?
Oh.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're gonna be missing out on some very important discussions here. These are very needed discussions. This is required. We're discussing Naruto. We're not really going over the show as a whole. We are just kind of having a little bit of fun. We're picking our own characters. We're kind of just we're just kind of making our own fun out of the world today. So, did you pick that last character yet? Oh,
yeah,
the judgment.
Konohamaru.
Did you?
He said, oh, the judgment.
Yeah, did you hear everyone? And everyone was like, "Oh,
Oh.
no, there's a
No.
non-anime watcher in here. Get her." Okay, so you picked who? Konohamaru.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
Weak sauce, but
He's young, but he.
Oh, he soloed the
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah. So what happens is
yeah, he
the
did so
reason-
bad.
because the reason why I chose him because one, even though like since we're talking about Shippuden dates like that, he's like practically still younger than Naruto. But up to this point, he followed every single step Naruto took.
Yeah.
It's like that in terms of like his training, like what he had to do to become sort of like the developed character into becoming a teacher essentially, right?
Yeah.
That's the reason why I chose him.
Okay. So he has that teaching role. Okay, so let me ask you something. So does Konohamaru at any point in time during the series does he become a hero character?
No, he's a teacher.
Not to
Nah,
Boruto.
they didn't develop him the way he could have.
Yeah.
been.
He
Yeah.
became just a normal sensei in Boruto.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So then we have the teams corrected then. So no one has double picks. Everyone has who they have, right? We're all good?
Yeah.
All
Yep. So this is what we got. I got Tenten, Kurosuchi, and Shikamaru as my leader, and then me myself on the team. Everworks has Kiyoshi Hyuga as his leader, Obito, and then Konohamaru and then himself. Skater has Might Guy, Neji Choji, and then himself. You have Kiba Sasuke, and then Anko and yourself.
Yep, I sure do. All right, so the question is though, who are they going to be fighting? Who do they fight?
All
so
right.
we took Pain off the table, right? So
I mean, so I do want to acknowledge that is that I did look like
it's not too bad, Morbid. Everything is right there for you. It's okay. Although some of it is in a different language.
Bro, what is this? B9, B10, A30? What is it?
Yeah.
but yeah,
Shit, this is like rocket science,
so
bro.
I do want to acknowledge
so
the
far,
thing
head
about
and
Pain
chest.
is that I did kind of shift my team to be able to fight Pain a little bit.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's what I wanted to ask you before we assemble the team. Should any team members have the Renegon? Okay, because
No.
it's OP. All forms
No.
of it are just OP.
No, not at all. No.
Yeah. Freaking Mr. Engineer Bills.
Hey, I'll be right back. I got some wings coming in right now.
All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Okay, so members of the Katsuki are allowed. I think the only thing that's really off the table is no Orochimaru and no Renegons. I think that's fair, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And no Jinchuriki, right?
Yeah, of course not.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah, nobody tried that anyway.
Okay, all right, good. Yeah, I'm glad that nobody just naturally went there.
Wait, didn't Obito absorb some Jinchuriki energy or some shit like that?
He used the chakra to Rin one time in a war. That's been done multiple times using the Nine Tails chakra for other purposes.
All right, so we won't just negate Obito's ability to do that.
Yeah. You can do
Obito can do it
without the ability to do Renegon things.
Or
just Jinchuriki things, right?
So pre him. So let's say it was him, I guess, during the war, because he didn't have it during that time.
Okay. All right. So then the question is who are we fighting? I think Kabuto pretty much earned that spot, judging from how we were talking about him earlier. People were fighting for him, so he's probably going to be on that team, right? Who's the team leader though? Is it Kabuto or is it someone else?
Heck no. If you're gonna have a leader on that team, it's probably gonna be Orochimaru. If Kabuto is involved,
he can't be there. He can't. We can't pick him. Orochimaru's off the table, and so is
Yeah.
Pain. I mean, but Orochimaru is kind of easy to kill though. Just Scandal, I'm collecting channel points now so we can get him later. That's right. That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
On your head, bro. They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Let me just remove her ability to collect them really fast. Hold on. Yo, Dexel, what's going on tonight, my dude? How you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, we are in the middle of a different kind of a night tonight. So right now I am currently working on a 30-minute mission kit, but more importantly, we're having a discussion about the Naruto universe. So this is our first time doing a bit of a podcast like this. So we're going to be covering a few topics from the Naruto universe. We're not really reviewing it. We're just kind of going over our hypotheticals and how we've built our team so far. Why don't we give him a recap of who we've picked on our teams and who we've picked on as our people. So me first off, right. I picked it sure does. So here's what we did. I created a ninja. It's me, right? So my parent is Hinata and Rock Lee, right? Those are my parents. I adopt my chakra from my mother, but I have my fighting spirit from my father. I also learned my trainer is also Rock Lee, and he trained me to learn the inner gates of pain. Okay, and my Kekkei Genkai is the explosion. So when I hit, I can create an explosion inside of somebody's body and kill them. All right, so that's my setup. Scandal, what do you have?
So my character My mom is Kushina Uzumaki. My dad is Darui from the Hidden Cloud. Um, so yeah, I have a KK Genkai to be able to do Storm Release, which is OP given my chakra level with that Uzumaki bloodline. Um, yeah, I wear my bandana on my head. My hair is white, but I got a red streak in it, giving homage to the paying homage to the Uzumakis. Um, yeah, little dark skinned little homie from Hidden Cloud. You know how they look over there,
Yeah.
Raikage type. You know what I'm saying? What else? Oh yeah, my team that I have assembled. I rock with 1010,
Trash.
Kurosuchi, and Shikamaru, and I have lightning style that will mix with my 1010. So just
Look,
don't call
man don't even watch
1010
anime. He's
trash.
like,
He
oh my
said
god.
Yeah,
10-10.
Morph don't even
What?
watch. Morph don't
1010,
even watch anime, and
1010,
he's like, oh my
1010.
god.
1010 is gonna help with the setups because I have
Do you want to
Shikamaru on
see?
my team.
You
Yo,
You
see?
just
gotta,
before we continue, I
yeah,
do
you
want to point
gotta.
out, Dexel, that I already did pick my my Kekkei Genkai. So my Kekkei Genkai being explosion release, I do not have the Byakugan because you can only have one Kekkei at a time.
Yo,
But
you gotta think about 1010. When she tries to go OP, she can summon a lot of stuff, and with Shikamaru, we can
he
map that
said, "Do
out
you
some
want
kind of
to
ways.
lose?
You know what
Do
I'm
you
saying?
want to lose?"
Come on, man. You gotta think long term. You gotta think about the strategy,
Throw
and
back
we
to
can
when it
also
took.
have her hidden.
Throw back to 1010 when it took her 45 seconds to run a half circle in a fight.
You gotta think about how OP
Oh
my
my
character is first. My
god.
character is OP, so
Yeah, his
yeah,
character is super
1010.
OP. So
Yeah,
yeah,
his character's pretty
so I
strong.
think he's trying to
His
I
character's gonna
think
be carry.
he's trying to have ranged characters because he wants to fight far away. But yeah, I think that's his goal. I think he wants
Yeah,
to be more of a reconnaissance team.
I know 1010.
Hey,
Uh,
she has perks
He said,
though.
"I know
She has
10-10."
perks.
1010.
Yeah. She's great for oppression from afar. She just
Like,
wouldn't
you
work
can
against like
it's
pain and
it's
shit.
my whole style. So pretty much my KK Genkai is Storm Release. If you've seen Daru use it, like it's like a mixture of it's the infusion of lightning and water, so you have free range over that lightning, so you can form it however. And then with me having the bloodline of a Uzumaki, I can make like tsunamis of this lightning water. Like I'm OP myself. So I don't need someone super duper OP with me. I just need somebody that I can, have somebody like, hey,
Use.
throw this
Yeah.
over there and let me do something to it, and then boom.
She definitely be a good setup character. That's what she
Yeah,
was on
and
the
then
team
with
anyways.
Shikamaru there as my leader, because I'm not the leader myself. I have Shikamaru as my leader, so I'm kind of counting on him to guide us
Yeah.
through the way. And then we have Kurosuchi. She can have her hidden. You know what I'm saying? We hiding through stuff. We sending big ass boulders places. You know,
And now
so
that I
yeah,
think about it, Shikamaru is lucky to carry your team because he's basically Batman. That man is too smart. He has an idea for like almost every scenario.
I don't think
So
Batman was
exactly,
smart. He just had gadgets.
no, Batman was super. Okay, all right. That's the story for another
exactly.
time.
That's what I'm
Story for
saying.
another
I got
time.
me. I got
I was
me
gonna bring
strength
up the.
wise, and then I got Shikamaru for the tactics. So
I
1010
Batman
was
was
gonna.
never advertised as a genius. That was Tony Stark.
and then I
Is
also
no
have
one gonna
1010
bring up
so
the
that way
fact?
she can create shadows for Shikamaru. You know, to help extend.
Okay.
Okay,
What were you
but
saying?
like, is no one gonna bring up the fact that 1010 can make weapons for the whole team,
Exactly. And then that's what I'm saying.
especially
She can make
for
shadows. She can make more shadows for Shikamaru.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, and
Oh
Skater,
yeah,
who
imagine.
did
Can you
you
imagine that? That's actually
Yes,
Skater?
pretty
sir.
smart.
Yes,
That's
I can.
smart.
Thank you.
Cause that's
Yeah,
smart
look
as
at it.
fuck. That's
Yeah,
smart as fuck.
yeah. Think
Like,
about it. Look at the
Yeah.
that's
team.
smart as
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
that's
Keep
smart.
thinking. Keep
That's
thinking.
smart.
That's right.
That's
Yeah,
very
keep
smart. Cause like,
thinking.
no, think about this. Think about
Yes.
this. For a second. Imagine you did like a random
Yeah.
shuriken like in the sky, right? And it's a
Yeah.
bunch of dots of
Yeah.
shadows
Keep.
everywhere,
Yeah. There you
and then
go,
Shikamaru just
skater.
branches off of all. Oh my god, it's like a tree.
Yeah, I
Watch
like
out. Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
god.
All right. You see
Oh
how
my.
you? Yeah.
That's
Yes,
like
sir.
multiple like possession jutsus.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Skater, go over your character and his history, his parents, Keke Genkai, so we can catch Dexel up on who our choices are.
Okay, alrighty. I definitely said Yahiko was one. That was basically the pain, the leader of the pains, before he took his body.
Okay.
I
And your
You said
parents
yeah.
and
yeah
and
yeah.
and
The
okay.
what's it called? It was Yahiko and who else was it? Oh yeah, Karin. Yeah, Karin. It
Oh,
was
it's his
Karin,
mom. That's right.
and they called me the mom, and yeah, Yahiko be the dad. And my Keke Genkai was the Byakugan because I love I just love him. It doesn't make sense as much, but you know.
So you and Everworks have the same Keke Genkai?
Hmm.
Okay, all right. Everworks, what do you got?
So, dad, and obviously, um, team leader. I would say the squad leader. It's got to be your own father. It's got to be Hiyashi Hyuga, right? Really disciplined, right? Pretty much very boastful and confident about his abilities and stuff like that, as he always was. So obviously inheriting that as not only a teacher but also as a father, it inherits into my character, which my Keke Genkai is gonna be a lightning release, and my abilities is gonna be the twin lion fist.
No?
As for the eyes and stuff like that, it's gonna be the I think talked about it was Sunning, right? It was Sunning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so that's the team that we have so far. Now our teams that we chosen. Now my team leader is Sasuke, and then the characters on my team are Anko and Scandal. Fill me in on the last one because I think you wrote it down.
What were you asking for?
Team?
Your team?
Yeah.
Your team is Kiba, Sasuke, and Anko.
Yep. Kiba, Sasuke, and Anko are a part of my team. And the Scandal, go ahead and give your team. Matter of fact, Scandal, you have the notes. Give everyone's team. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I already gave you my team. You know what you tried to clown on, which is Tenten, Kurosuchi, Shikamaru, which we gave some scenarios in which Tenten can be useful to us. All right. But we also Everworks has Kiyoshi Hyuga, Obito, and Konohamaru. Skater has Might Guy, Neji, and Choji.
Yeah, I went more of like a basis, like like strong power defense. I was thinking like D&D on this. This man Scandal was on some 200 IQ.
Yeah, we putting chains together out here. So I mean I changed my character together pretty good. So my team just needs to be able to perform. But I think my combo is just dead powerful. It's a borderline OP, but I don't have a lot of ninjutsu or genjutsu, so that's where my limit lies.
I'm low-key thinking that like Scandal seems like honestly the most powerful team. Now I think about it, like he can. I'm just stuck
You
on
said
that now.
I get
Like,
the
cause
pick,
look,
but
So
I
I'm
can't
stuck
help
on
but
it,
laughing
bro.
when you
look,
mention Tintin.
imagine 1010 going OP, sending out a bunch of weapons, and I just cast the wave over it and just send the wave and the weapons at the same time. Like that, you're getting hit with the jutsu and the weapons that come after it.
And
Like,
then not to mention what the whole time he's dodging, he has to look out for that one stray shadow that's gonna catch him with the Shikamaru,
yep.
bro.
Or
And
a
that's
big
Not
gonna.
to
ass rock.
mention the fact that even if Shikamaru catches the opponent and paralyzes them, while Ten throws every kunai imaginable at their face and disconnect it right before, just so that way he doesn't die.
All right. So it's when. So let's
It's a
not
tough
say
one.
OP 1010 then, since the words 1010 and OP don't work together. That doesn't make sense.
Well,
That's
I mean,
facts
We'll
though.
go.
it
So
can
By
paired with
herself.
Shikamaru, it can be.
well, no, he said 10 because I said when 1010 goes OP. He said that doesn't make sense.
Okay,
So
It
so
doesn't.
let's say
It doesn't.
when she charges up her chakra all the way up until that little point on Ninja Storm
Little point,
to
yeah.
where she goes rage. Yeah. So when she rages, and then she has her little outburst. That's
That's
what we'll call
sad.
it. She's not OP. She
He
goes
got a nap from
OB.
Stormford because
Yeah.
she got so little screen time.
Yeah. She don't go OP. She goes OB. When she
He has
has her
a
little
nap from
outbursts, then we'll, that's when the team becomes OP. When she
Yeah.
That's how
has
you
her
know when a character's sad. This man had to nap from a video game to get somebody.
outbursts. Yeah, just to let you know which mode I'm talking about.
By the
You
way,
know, when she
Dexel, the rules are on screen, so feel free to type in what your team would be. Since you seem to be talking so badly about Scandal's team, I would love to see who you would pick. Now, keep in mind, the rules are very a little bit strict. I know that the rules do say no hero character as a team member, but we did change that. As a team leader, you can have one hero character. But no on Blue Black Ops, no Kages, not Hokage, just no Kages of any kind, actually.
and no
Um,
Sunny.
And no Sanin. Sanin has been ripped off the table. You cannot pick villains because we are assembling a villain team here in just a moment. So while we're assembling the villain team, why don't you think hard about? Yes, he does. Yep, he sure
Yeah,
does.
so
Mhm.
anything up to or anything before Boruto is acceptable.
Yeah. See now
So
you see
so
why
if,
he picked 10-10. Look at. Now he's
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah.
He's like,
yeah,
he's like,
I released Tamari. You can have Tamari if you like.
Yeah. So when we're assembling our team, you see now since you're in chat right now. Actually, you know what? Let's not restrict him. Let's just hear his team as is. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter who we've picked at all.
No villains though.
Remember, pick your parents. Pick the reason why you picked your parents, chakra levels or attitude or demeanor, whatever the case may be.
Mhm.
And your Kekkei Genkai does not have to be one that either of your parents have had. So you can pick any Kekkei Genkai. I think we're keeping the Renegon out of it because it's just OP.
Yeah.
And if you do choose the Sharingan, keep in mind that if you do choose Sharingan, there are 2 transformations to the Sharingan, both of which require sacrifices. Now, those sacrifices are not literal in this sense, but every time you move up a tier in the Sharingan, you lose a team member. So if you go to what is the Mangekyo Sharingan, you'll lose 1 player, and then there's one after the Mangekyo, right?
The eternal.
Renegon. Oh wait,
The
turn him on.
Eternal,
Sharingan.
Eternal Mangekyo. So you would also lose another team player at that point. So you would be down to just 2 team members, you and someone else. So feel free to pick from all of the other ones that are available. See, we
That's
put
like
this
the
in
only way we
place so
can
that
think
way
the
you
nerf
can
the
you
Renegon.
have to be creative. Got to be creative with the choices. So so while he's going over that, let's go over villains. It's gonna take him a
He's
while.
stuck.
He's got to
It's gonna
think.
take him a minute.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
take a minute.
stuck.
So let's
He's
go
not
over
typing.
villains. So we're not using any what's his name? Orochimaru is not on the table, and neither is what are we going off of? Something else was not going to be used.
Painting no Akatsuki. Well,
No,
not
no
Akatsuki.
Renegon
No.
users. No Renegon users at all of any kind.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like that little girl with all the paper.
Conan.
Conan.
Yeah. Can we find a way to put her on the team?
No, she was in the cut. Well, she turned good at the end. She did try to slide pain, but instantly got folded.
That doesn't
yeah.
count as good. She just saw the end of her life coming and tried to do something about it, and it didn't work. That's
I don't think she was trying to
that was
she was
failed
trying to slide
self-preservation.
Gar Hinata parents. I'll take Mangekyo Sharingan. Team is Tintin, who I'll just take to.
Okay. Gar and Hinata as parents. You can't pick
Dude,
Gar
everyone
because
wants
he's a
Pokemon.
Kage. You can't
Or
pick
a
Gar
parent.
because he's a Kage.
Dude.
We
Yeah,
gave
no,
him
but you know-
restrictions. and
Yeah, but you gave him no restrictions.
No, I meant no restrictions as far as team members. Like team
But he-
members, like picking the same team members that we picked.
But he has
No, but he's a
parent
parent though.
Yeah, just a parent.
Okay, all right, fine. All right, I'll
'Cause
take
that'll-
Mangekyo.
yeah.
Oh, team is 10.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Who I'll just take to kill off. Oh, Kiba and Rock Lee Shikamaru. Wait, hold on. Kiba, Rock Lee, Shikamaru.
That's the boys, though.
No, hold on.
Kiba
he
and Rock
can't-
Lee,
hold on,
Yeah,
the
that's a
boys.
disrespect on the
That's too
10-10.
many. That's too many because the ninja team is 4.
Oh
Okay?
yeah,
A
because
ninja team is 4, and 1 includes you, right? So
Yeah,
if you're on the team, you have 1 team leader, which I'm guessing you chose as Shikamaru. That means you only have 1 other choice. Or yeah.
Said.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right,
Wow,
take
he's
Eva.
still
So
gonna kill
he wants
10-10.
Rock Lee, yeah,
Come
Rock Lee,
on.
Shikamaru. He just does not want her at all costs. She was only there as comedic purpose for you in order to upset
Can't
you. She was
even
never intended on being picked at all.
like you couldn't take Eno.
So he
Like
should have.
No.
Oh man, Eno is so dope.
Who's
you
I
couldn't
forgot
you
about her.
couldn't take what's her
bro?
name?
Bro. She's so immobile. Like she takes over a person's body. She's good for like one on one. You know, like jumping somebody. But
Well, I
like,
mean,
He
you have to
said
you
me
have
and
to
Rock Lee
remember
would
who
do
his
Which-
team is,
yeah,
though. Look at who his
true.
team is, and look at what immobilizing a character would do, because you have a genjutsu user which has mangekyo, which means he can trap them in different dimensions. Okay, so that automatically removes
Well,
one villain.
actually, which Mangekyo do you have, sir?
Yeah, there's a lot.
there's a lot.
Oh, yeah, you can only pick one. You can only pick one. Yeah.
Like if you have Shisui's, right? He can teleport.
That's OP. Shushu
You can
was
teleport
like,
without using
Well,
Jack.
he had a
Shushu was
Genjutsu
a-
too, didn't he?
Shushu was
No.
a league of his
That's
own. He had the
technically not
strong
OP
one.
if you stop and think about it, because is he a villain? That doesn't count.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he
No,
was-
Shisui, no.
Okay,
Shushu
so
was second
is
best,
really
like,
is
really
teleporting really an
Shade.
OP thing? I mean, look at
Oh,
look
yeah,
at who the
stronger
rest
than
of the
Itachi.
team members
He was-
are.
Shushu
no,
was
he-
the strongest Uchiha. He was stronger than Itachi. And Itachi's like, the strongest one.
The reason
Put the
why
shades on.
he got caught off is only because of Dante.
Then
he's
read
not-
them shades
Okay.
for 2 minutes.
Yeah, he wasn't ready
Oh,
for
hey, Vin.
the men's program.
Bro, I'm about to grab more beat those, dude. Holy crap, this is good.
You take Itachi's. Itachi's is the one that takes you to a different dimension, right?
No, Itachi's is, well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
He's the one where he traps you in the endless dimension.
Okay,
And you
okay, so
can't
that's
leave until
pretty
you
much
turn
the
good.
same thing as what I just said, right? Like, let's be
But,
honest.
like,
Different
it's
dimension,
different-
endless
it's different-
dimension.
There's different versions of it. You got the one where he takes you to a different dimension, you can get out of it, but you got the one where you're stuck there and you're gonna keep fighting him and losing until you change your ways. So you don't get to come back until you're a good person. That's the end goal of Itachi's Mangekyo. That's what he was able
You
to do by
don't
the
get
end
to
of it.
come back until you're good or until you're bad.
Until you're good.
Well, didn't Sasuke? I mean, didn't what's his name get
Kabuto.
trapped in there? Kabuto.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
good. He
Okay.
became good.
Didn't what's his, no? Hold on. Time out.
Oh, he
Didn't
did want Kabuto.
time out. Didn't what's his name get trapped in there too? If I Kakashi.
Orochimaru, and he became good. No, Kakashi has his own.
Yeah, he has a
He-
different way.
He can just teleport there. So can Obito. They both can go
Okay.
there.
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can take Itachi's. You can. So you're here for rehabilitation. Rehabilitation. Okay. So you just want to heal people. You want to see people get better. That's
He's
what's
there
happening.
for it. Yes.
He's team rehab.
Team rehab, bro. Gotta fix him.
Okay. All right. So, if they're team rehab, then okay, fine. So, now as far as villain, let's see, worst comes to worst. That's what Rock Lee is for. Hold on. Now, tell me, what are the characteristics from your parents that you're taking? We didn't get to hear that part. But while we're waiting on you to type that, what other villain characters do we add to the team? So right now we have who's on the team right now for sure. Well, Kabuto's on the team, right?
Kabuto, we can allow Kabuto. Are you subbing Obito for Kabuto?
What do you mean subbing?
Ever? Well,
Is Obito a
Kabuto's
bad
on the enemy
person?
team?
Oh.
Because Kabuto did turn good at the end, or are we just fighting the villain version of him?
That's a good question. So if he ended
Well,
good,
since
that
we're-
means that he
yeah.
technically was good all along, right? He was just making bad choices.
Nah, he
I
was
mean,
definitely
mm,
bad.
Nah, he was a straight up bad.
Nah, you can't do that because
So okay, so then he was just trading teams when it benefited him. Then, if that's the case,
And he,
No,
he
he
really
was
had
bad.
to get out of the mindset that had him stuck.
they
in
either
that
got talked no
eternal-
jutsu by Naruto or
so
you
he
know,
was brainwashed.
No, it's
I thought Itachi
I
put him in
wanted
that
okay, so I
jutsu
want
that made him
somebody
lose
to
the eye.
explain this to me why he went from bad to good, and I want it to make sense. Because if I can poke a hole in it, it doesn't make sense to me. He stays bad.
Because Itachi put him in some genjutsu where he lost his eye, where he kept going through this loop and cutting off, like losing his horn that he had on his head, until he changed his waves or
Okay.
something like that. He was in a cave. He said,
Okay.
might even get a face. He said, give me Gaara's hair and Hinata's kindness, hence the rehab. Might even get a face tattoo in honor.
I mean, just going in. Okay.
In honor of Gaara. Okay. All right. I like that. I feel that. I
Okay.
feel that for sure. Okay, so all right. Yeah, I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
so what do we got? What do we got going for what do we got going for the villains now? So now, okay, so somebody tell me, are we going with Kabuto was brainwashed and he was good the whole time? Are we going with he changed teams in order to just benefit his own survival? Or because this
No.
really determines whether or not he's actually, we can determine right now whether or not he's actually considered to be good or bad. So we
He is
know.
a good. I'd say we should go off a time period. That'd be the best way to do this.
Well, okay. Well, technically speaking, right? He only became good after realizing his past from Itachi's Izanami effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's what it was. Using that.
Because he's been eluded from the truth about him, right? So that's the reason why he became bad in the first place. So on that note, he only became good after realizing it. So I mean, theoretically, he had already had all that balance going on for him.
So he was lied to.
Yeah, pretty much he's been lied to.
Oh, Orochimaru. He's using
Yeah,
people.
Orochimaru. Yeah.
He's using people. That's what he does.
Who do you think-
Sasuke, Kabuto, like a
He
number
said
of people.
he's more of Dex says he's more of an anti-hero anyway, rather than good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kabuto
'cause-
was an anti-hero until like later when
Yeah.
Orochimaru died, and then
Okay.
he was like, "Fuck it, I'm in charge."
Hi,
Alright,
Vin.
he had a-
By the way, you're gonna redeem shades and not say anything. Hello, Vin. Hello. How you doing?
Yeah, he had a good life until Orochimaru picked him up from the orphanage.
Facts.
Okay, so we're going with universally he's a good guy that
Wait.
he was just lied to by Orochimaru.
Wait, hold on. On that note, I chose Kabuto earlier, so can I change?
Yeah,
That-
that's what I was saying. Like, are you gonna
I
change
do.
Obito?
He would still technically be considered a hero character, and the only reason why I say that, if he is a good guy, is because that's a very key point in the story, and I bet that was a really huge turning point for him. So that would kind of make him more of a hero character.
I still find it
So,
crazy
who
how
are
these people
you-
how Kabuto and Orochimaru like murdered a bunch of people though, and then like turned good, and everybody's like, "It's okay."
All right,
It's
but
fine,
he's
you're
the
cool.
hero
Yeah, there've been-
character, so
No, but that's
you
the thing. That's why
can't
they've been
have-
exiled, though. That's why
you
they've been
can't
exiled.
have you cannot have Obito and Kabuto at the same time. So are you gonna sub Kabuto for Obito?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's leave it at that. No, because remember, he was supposed to be my medic for the team.
Yep. But yeah,
He couldn't be like the leader.
you can take Sakura.
Who won?
Oh, hell
you
no,
can't.
no.
Kage.
See, she's more iconic. She's more iconic than
she's
hero.
a Kage. You can't.
Oh,
pick-
she's a hero character. She's not a
When did
Kage.
Sakura become a Kage?
Oh, not no. She's a Sanin though. She became one of the Sanin.
Sakura, boy. Now she got it.
Yes.
She
No,
passed
she
that.
did not. She did not.
No.
Sakura, who
Okay, but
cares?
you have to stop and think about something though.
She-
Aren't
oh my
Sasuke, Naruto, and them nothing more
They
than
learned-
modern day Sanin?
They learned from them, but they did not
have
take the
Sasuke
title
on your
because it's not
team.
a thing anymore.
Well,
You
I mean,
have
it's not.
Sasuke on your team.
Oh well, all right. So we're just gonna allow it then?
No,
Wow.
and you
So,
no,
yeah,
and,
Sasuke,
no,
like
and you have to if you have to remember too.
Stupid.
No, but you also have to remember. You have to remember too. If they were to become Sonic theoretically, because this is pretty much gonna be a theory podcast, it would be in Boruto's timeline if it was.
True.
But this isn't. So that means that we have to disregard that they're not a Sonic yet.
Okay.
They learned from
all right.
them, but they're not.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
That's all I
Because
was
they're
saying. We
still
went
young. They're
Sakura
not
time
old.
period.
They're not old
Yeah.
AF like the Sanin are. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
Same thing when Jiraiya trained Nagato and
I mean, but
Conan.
realistically speaking, timeline wise, I'm pretty sure Orochimaru, Jiraiya, and Tsunade were awarded the titles of Sanin around the way early ages in the Naruto universe.
All right, fine. I don't
Only
mind you not having
because
Sasuke on your team.
only
So
because it was a war. Only because it was a war that was happening. They were given
But
those titles based on their statuses.
not, but they were given that title based on their skill because no one else was capable of being a Sanin at the time.
Actually,
So
that title is
they're
only
still-
the only person that can give away those titles is the Hokages or Kages in general.
Yeah, facts.
okay, so they were never
Yeah,
officially
so
awarded the title, so they
Canadian-
would never be
So
considered.
first, Deck said Gundam
Yep.
and Naruto. This is the content I came for. That's right. And then
And unfortunately, Naruto.
Kami
unfortunately-
says, "What the fuck? They got the title
were like
signing
20.
from the."
Yeah, they
Hold
got
on.
it early. Then they got it at
Hold
20
on,
years
hold
old.
on.
Hold on,
Chat.
skater. Hold on.
All right, Canadian. Kami says they got the title signing from the Lord of the Hidden Rain during the Great Ninja War. They
Actually,
were like
I'm not
20,
wrong.
so y'all wrong. Question
I'm not
mark?
wrong. I said Kages. I didn't say anything about Hidden Ring. That's way too specific. And not to mention,
No,
in
but
the lore
what
itself.
he's saying is that he got that name from the Lord of the Hidden Rain during the Great Ninja War.
Yeah, because
Like
they're
they
going
got
to war
that
with them.
name away from home. Like it wasn't a
Yeah,
Kage
they
who
earned
bestowed it upon them.
Yeah, they earned it in battle.
Yeah, they
in the
was
third-
doing
the
work.
third Great
They was
Ninja
doing
War.
work, and the Lord of the Rain was like, "Oh shit, y'all some legendary signing. Yeah." He was like, "Y'all will be known as the legendary signing or some shit like that." I do remember
Mhm.
that. And then he said the specific title was given to them from Hondo the Salamander. That's right. Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay. All right. So then no, they're not Sanin. They're just little Sanin baby clones.
They were
wannabes.
trained by the signing. You have Sasuke on your team, but if you want to take him off,
Called
that's
Team
fine.
7.
No, I'm fine. I got him. I said it's
All
fine.
right. All right, cool. So
That
You
is
just
fine.
called Team 7.
yeah, if you
Sonic
still
Claw.
want a medic ever work, you can have Sakura if you'd like. You can take off Konohamaru.
Bro, nobody want to fuck.
Actually, she's a
Sakura,
hero,
bro.
so you would have to replace Obito still. But I know you don't want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. So then we never decided where Kobito was. He's good then.
Kobito.
Kobe
I'm
Toe?
Sorry, my bad. I'm getting
Kobe.
tongue-tied.
Shout out to Kobe. Rest in peace.
Hey, you don't understand. They
Kabuto,
both have malice in them.
Yeah. Kobito.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. No, okay, so he
Canadian.
technically is good, right?
Who?
No.
Kabuto
No.
no.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think
If
about-
that
think
even
about what
happened
he would've
to
did. Think,
if he-
Go ahead.
He said-
okay, if Itachi's Izanami thing didn't even happen, he would still be bad. that's true.
If Itachi would have never came along, if Itachi did not exist, or Orochimaru would still be an evil person, Kabuto would still be an evil person. That's the only reason they changed.
Okay, so
You know what's-
they're still considered bad, period. So is he on
Yeah.
the villain team?
Like they still some people you got to keep your eye on. Like,
Definitely. They
Okay.
changed for good, without a doubt. And Naruto still 24/7 surveillance
Okay.
in Boruto. So
And here's a good reference for that. Here's a good reference for that. I'm just gonna disconnect from Naruto real quick, right? Here's a good reference. It's like when Vegeta discovered Majin, right? He got that new ability. It wasn't Super Saiyan 2. So, but the thing is, he's controlled by it, right?
Right.
Just like how Kabuto's experience in life was lied to, and that's how he was controlled by that fact.
Technically, Vegeta was not controlled by it. He just let
Let
the
it have
power. Yeah,
yeah, he
consume
didn't give
him.
a fuck. He just
And
wanted
then
to
he
win.
was like,
he was,
yeah,
he was
alright,
too
thank you for
strong
the
to be
power boost.
controlled. Yeah, he was too
Yeah, he was
strong
like,
to
thank
be
you for the
controlled.
power boost. Yeah. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, he was way too strong to be controlled, and he took that back. He took that
Yeah,
back
but-
immediately.
Kami Plus said, Anyways, I just came in to rant about the signing and was like, what? Because y'all was talking about some nonsense
Oh.
and some Kage. And then Morgan said she back with some coffee. Yeah, here to stay. Let's go. Let's stay up.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
thank
hey,
you,
We
hey,
can
Canadian,
learn
hey.
you
for
something.
re-educating us on the Sonic. We'll not do that again.
Okay,
Okay,
so
okay, yeah, you're
so
right.
who's the
It
villain
did,
team now?
you're right. It didn't control his body, but he allowed him to take control of his body.
Yeah.
If
So
that did happen.
okay,
yeah, but
so
that's not.
basically
But that's
what you're
not the
saying
thing.
is that when
Oh, okay, so
when
you're
power
saying
comes along, they're susceptible to it. So in the end, they're bad people,
Yeah.
basically. Okay, I
got
get
you.
what you're saying.
Okay. All right. So I seem to have educated you on DBZ also.
Mm?
I mean, that was me. I'm gonna
Mm?
take credit for that one. That was I. You know, Majin
Majin.
gets just wanted to fight Goku as all. Yeah, exactly. So he
Yeah,
Yeah.
allowed it
that's
to happen.
But like I
well,
said,
yeah.
he couldn't go Super Saiyan 2, so
Yeah,
Majin was the
yeah,
only way.
yeah, he allowed it to happen.
Yeah, he allowed it to happen,
Like,
so
he was
he's a
like,
bad guy.
thank you for the power boost. All
Yeah,
right,
he's a bad. Yeah,
Goku, let's do this."
Yeah, but see, it's the nature of him, right? So it's the whole point of the fact that he's willing to go places that are not good in order to get that power just to fight Goku, right? So that it's his intention. It's
He's
ill.
doing it.
It's ill-gotten.
Yeah,
So,
Yep.
we
Yeah.
understand, but what we're saying is that he
No,
like
no,
the
we know,
the,
we
the
know.
scenarios were the same, but like we're just saying that like I'm on your side for one. You know,
Slowly turning
But
into
when
an
it's
argument
time to,
about DBZ.
right?
it's like,
Yeah.
But yeah,
we'll
Yeah,
fight together, but
but you can't say but you have to obtain that power the right way. I mean, look at Goku. He trained, he worked hard, he did it the clean way. He only took training from good people, right? What's up,
Hey,
Lenny?
How many people
what's
get
up,
that
man?
chance though? Not many people get the chance that Goku got.
But still, no, the only reason why Goku got the chance that he got is because he stuck hard and he determination. Yeah, he did have Saiyan blood, but guess what? So did Vegeta. If Vegeta had stuck right alongside Goku, he probably would have received all the same training.
you know who had it very honest? Gohan. This guy didn't even go to God. He didn't even went through godhood. He went through the creation side.
Yeah,
I
I mean they're
that's
still all good
still
places
God.
though. Yeah, they're still all good places.
Yeah.
But Vegeta though, he took the shortcut route. He tried to get super buff. He tried to get
Hey, but
Majin
look,
powers. He tried
he
everything.
redeemed himself though. He redeemed
When and
himself.
how?
He was like, I'm not gonna go through no dumbass ritual to get this God key though. I'm gonna get it on my own.
Nah,
Okay.
he's real. He skipped Super Saiyan 3. He's like, that's not for me.
Yeah, he
Alright.
skipped Super Saiyan. Well, he
He
realized
went
that
to
it
because
was,
those-
God.
I mean, he didn't say let's not say he skipped it. He realized that it was insufficient. Like it was not worth using because it
No, yeah,
stamina
because
drain.
yeah, stamina. It was literally a imperfect but
Yeah, what I'm
temporary like
saying-
strong form.
All right, Canadian says what I'm saying is, or sorry, Kami. Let's keep referring to you as Kami so we know. Kami says what I'm saying is the Majin Mark did literally nothing to Geats, but
Make
but
him a tad more angry.
make him stronger. Make
Yeah,
him
tech-
more angry.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
something that he allowed to happen though. Like that's all we're
Yeah.
saying is that he did it
Oh, yeah, didn't
to
he
make
still
him
get
more
bodied
angry
in
to
Super
fight him.
Saiyan
Like he
2?
and
he
he
coulda
did it
fought it off.
knowingly. He did it knowing
like-
what kind of a power it was and knowing exactly what was going to happen to him. And he didn't care. He just wanted to obtain the power to fight Goku. And that makes it like, hey, you're kind of an ass, you know?
actually, he didn't want. Actually, he didn't want to fight Goku, dude. He wanted to actually kill Goku with that
Yeah,
ability.
he's
Hence
been
the
wanting to
anger-
kill
hence the,
Goku
like,
forever.
Hence that Majin Mark. It says he was talking about the emotional part, of it, being angry. That's literally what made him want to kill Goku instead of like just fighting him and win.
Didn't
Oh
he blast
yeah,
that
he
stand of
know.
people?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Didn't he
saying. That's
blast that crowd of people? Didn't he just murk them?
yeah. So
Goku.
Kami said someone was making it seem like the mic was controlling him. Is all. Yeah, I agree with you. That was Everwick's, and that's why I said that I'm on your side. And then I went to the explanation as to say that no, he allowed it to happen, but then
His-
there was they're coming to find that it was a miscommunication because he was saying that Kabuto was also that way, where Kabuto and Orochimaru were that way, where if a higher power, if they had the opportunity to have more power, that they would more than likely take it.
Right.
Like
Like
Vegeta.
if Goku was offered that, he wouldn't have taken it.
He said, "I'm not
Facts.
familiar with the voice, so forgive me. No problem." Yeah, that was. Yeah, we're not really talking in a very good order to where you can
Yeah.
see who's talking, and not all of us are on camera. So
Yeah. Actually, no one's on camera, so yeah, that's why.
yeah, I mean it's
Except
just
for
you.
yeah, it's just me.
Yeah, yeah.
They
So not
decided
all of
they
us are on
decided to
camera, like
stop.
I said.
Yeah.
His
So all
emotions,
right.
his emotions
So
control. That
but
counts.
okay. So the thing is that people who have that kind of nature, are they ever really good to begin with? Um, they're
No.
like borderline. They're anti-hero, right? So they're technically
Yeah.
not a hero. So I think that same thing would apply to Kabuto, and I think to an extent it would also apply to Orochimaru, because
He
they
doesn't
don't.
want to kill him.
It's not.
They're
He
they're
killed
still
three. He
not.
killed three world leaders. He killed
Yeah.
three world leaders. Bro. It's not a
Yeah,
flat
he yeah,
bro.
he's there's I don't even know why they let him in. They should not have let him
He
back
killed
in. They should have
Orochimaru. Killed.
yeah, they should not have let him back
No.
in at all. It's,
No.
like,
He
that's
comes with
ridiculous.
Bro.
benefits, a
Like
necessary evil.
not to mention the fact that he reanimated most of the Kage's back to fight against their own. Dude, that's even more like disgusting, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to fight this. Y'all
Yeah.
heard he, he brought back
Yeah.
dead people. Damn.
All right, so let's go. With the villains to fight because we did stray away from that. The
Yeah.
villains to fight.
So
That's what's all about.
Kabuto being an anti-hero, he cannot be used on the hero team or the villain team, I guess technically.
So let's go with Hidan.
What the
He done be a good fight. He done.
Bro, that
be a
was
good fight.
mine.
I mean, this is a villain team that all of us would have to fight.
Yeah,
so
we all got to fight.
so
him.
that's just one. Hidan.
Okay, now I know why you want Hidan, dude. You want Tenzin to die first.
Boy, I have Shikamaru on my team. What you talking about?
He took him out. He done 1-on-1.
Yeah, if you remember, Hidan killed Azuma, so
I mean,
facts.
Yeah,
Facts,
but
he
Shikamaru.
did.
that's why you want Tenzin to die first.
We gonna bury Hidan. We not worried about Hidan. My team not worried about Hidan.
She's literally the mule for the team.
Facts.
All right,
Exactly.
who else?
Fax no printer.
Mhm.
What about God, what was it? The dude with the bones.
Kimimaro?
Yeah.
From the kid Naruto?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty strong. We never got to see his
he
full
was
power
super
I
though.
mean, but Rock Lee was handling him with some liquor in his system.
No, he was not.
Not entirely. He was giving him a run for his money, I would say, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
he just couldn't read him. He just couldn't read him, and then the moment he got tired of it, he just freaking he full blown
So
himself
who
and got it
ended
right.
up finishing off Kimimaro?
That was he died to a disease, didn't he? He was fighting out with Gara.
Yeah. He died in the middle of the fight with Gara, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Right.
he was already dead. He just wanted a good fight. So it
was
was
he
something
was he
noble
giving
then.
was he giving Guard a work? I don't really remember that fight.
Oh
on that
yeah,
video.
Gara and him were dead set even. It was the Gara could not
Yeah,
end that.
they were trading. I think that's
But
what
it
it
was
was. They were
Kid
trading,
Gara,
but he was getting weaker.
Was it Kid Guard?
It was Kid Gara. So that's why we never know the full power of Kinemaro.
He didn't use the Jinchuriki at all.
No, he did not pop in that mode. Nah, he would have like Jinchuriki's mopping nations, bro.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just okay. So he's not that strong.
Yeah, so, I feel like he'd be the first
not
to get mopped up.
So not team worthy? Are we deciding not team worthy?
Yeah,
I don't
nah.
think he would be
he's worth.
strong enough.
He's strong enough to fight. No, not in that group of characters we got.
Okay.
I think we're all thinking like Shippuden at this point. Like everybody's pretty strong, grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, so
yeah.
who's left?
Okay, so we got Hidan. Who else? Actually, so Naruto. If it wasn't for Naruto, they would have still had some issues with what's that boy's name? What's that dude's name? The one he hit with the wind shuriken.
Rasen Rin Shuriken?
Yeah, who did he hit
Oh,
with that?
that dude who couldn't die. What was his name?
Yeah, he had like 5 hearts.
Kakuzu, something like that.
Kakuzu, yeah, that's right.
What about
So
Itachi himself?
they were two. Itachi
Fighting Itachi himself?
and Kisame. Let's go.
Do you want to fight
let's just
Itachi?
let's do the Katsuki.
Let's throw him.
So all I'm hearing,
Let's throw him.
all I'm hearing,
There's no pain.
Look,
Yeah,
all I'm
we
hearing is
can't
that
pick
you want
anybody
to
with
be
rain
Jet.
down.
Oh, I
I'm,
don't want to fight Itachi though. I
yeah, that's what I'm
don't want
saying. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think
you
either of
want
these
to you
Said,
want
motherfuckers
to
are
go
gonna.
oh.
Jet against
I
Itachi.
don't.
I mean, I really did have to think about that again. Like, I really,
Are you
yeah,
really
don't
trying
want
to fight? Like, think
like,
about who we were talking about. Like,
not letting none of
Bro, once
Itachi
you get
only
into
died
that
because he
tier,
let
though,
himself
there's
die.
nobody up there you really want to fight. Let's be
I
honest.
mean,
All right, but just remember, Itachi can literally beat literally half the Akatsuki squad.
He could be, bro. He let himself die. He didn't. He let himself die.
Yeah,
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm not
and guess what?
even.
He broke out the reanimation jutsu too.
Yeah, he did break that. Bro, he's so,
Dude, this
bro.
guy
Like,
was ingenuity, dude.
Yeah,
yeah, we
I'm
can't
not
we can't do
trying.
Itachi because like I'm gonna have a game ending argument right here. Like the creator himself wrote that man out because he couldn't think of a way to balance him. That's why he's gone from the story. So I feel
Axel
like
Turner.
Yeah, Itachi is kind of,
Itachi stays too
Yeah, I don't
well
want to
rounded.
fight. I don't want to fight Itachi. I'm trying to preserve Ten. You know.
He
Itachi's
said he
frozen.
trying to save Tintin. He trying to save
Yeah,
her.
you know.
You can't pick a
Yeah.
fight so that way she survives. That's just...
I mean, I just don't want her to get clapped like fax no printer. Why are
Oh
you
boy,
in
why are
chat
you in the chat?
right back?
But no, I just okay. So Donzo.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, that conniving guy, dude. Yes, that
Okay,
guy
you
has
doing
been away.
scandals. What you mean?
So we're going over Donzo. Where we left Orochimaru out. What about Madara?
Donzo be a hard fight, but
No, Madara's worse.
Madara was way too. Took out the Shinobi line.
Wasn't Madara? Madara was a no, not a Kage, right?
Madara was Kage level.
Yeah,
Madara
he
was
fought-
first Kage level.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
fought with
Alright,
Hashirama one on one, bro.
All right.
That's
What about
ridiculous.
Zetsu?
Zetsu?
I
Yeah.
mean,
Zetsu's just mad strong with numbers. He's like on like
Scandal be doing scandals. Oh.
facts.
He is
Scandal's
scandalous.
always trying to
He is
Scandal's always
scandalous.
trying to finesse somebody.
Yeah,
always.
he
He's
is.
always finessing
What?
somebody.
Yeah, he be trying to cheat.
Axel Turner.
He's cheating.
What
He
you
wants to
mean?
save that weak ass character he got. So he
I mean, you know,
Tintin
it's, I just don't want her to just die immediately. You know,
yeah.
like what you
Just wait.
mean? I'm not trying to just see her get massacred. Like I don't think nobody on my team want to see that really.
Bro, at this point you should have just chose to swing, bro. That got more screen time than her. Like it's why Tintin, bro. I don't get it.
Ten,
literally got like
get it now.
10 literally got like 10% of the whole entire anime screen.
She didn't even get 10.
It
Sakura got
doesn't
10%.
Matter.
She
Think about the plan, okay? You gotta think about the tactics.
All right, but here's the
Dude,
thing: you
I
can't,
even
you
said,
can't
dude.
think about the tactics while you're carefully trying to not choose a villains to fight just so you could save her. That's
Bro,
cheating.
you have Sasuke on your team,
So
you
we
can't-
shouldn't have
well,
a
one,
problem fighting Itachi then.
Sasuke
Yeah,
one.
that would be a good hardcore fight.
Sasuke, like Skater said, Itachi let him win.
That's facts. He did.
This was younger, right? Or did they fight again when they were older in Shippuden?
No, he
They
let
fought
him
together
win,
when they were older,
young.
but when they were
Yeah.
younger. Not
Yeah,
to mention he had Tosca Blade, which could seal away anybody. Also another undefeatable tactic he had.
Yeah. That
like
technically
Itachi's
is
just
the
too
thing.
strong. Itachi was just too strong, bro.
Yeah, so even your team not really touching Itachi like that.
Sasuke could do it.
He let
No,
him.
he can't.
All I gotta do is touch him, bro.
You don't have
Explosion
the
release.
Renaissance.
All I gotta do is touch him. Explosion release. Just let
Bro,
me touch
you
the man
have
one
no
time.
counters for Itachi can touch you and put you in a genjutsu. Like you have no
do
counters.
you
for that.
do you have any count?
But if
no one on your
hold
team
on,
has
time
Genjutsu.
out. The inner gates are faster than Itachi, so I think I could get a hit in.
You have to unlock it first.
Yeah, and
Well, I mean, I was trained to, so I'm okay.
And your NEH has to be on Might Guy level for you to keep up with him.
Well, I
Just
mean,
remember, he can go Mangekyo like that, dude.
Rock Lee did train me, and he trained me with inner gates, so we gotta keep that in mind here. Like I have
Rock Lee
the ability
doesn't
to do
use
it.
the same level of gates that My
It's
guy
it's
does.
level enough with explosion release.
Jesus.
Okay.
I don't
I,
think it is though. Like
I
you,
really feel
like
like it
Kachi is
is.
mopping you.
I no, I don't think so. You just mad because you got Tintin and
Because
now you
look,
stuck with her.
because look, first,
Facts.
first, first you have
You just
Hidan.
why you trying to
First,
downplay? Why you trying to
because
downplay
look,
my jutsu just
because
because you picked
because
Tintin?
because look, this is the issue. Because one, we already have an issue with one person on their team. Not even accounting for the other three people that we have to look out for. Like this is
That's
bad.
true.
I'm like, this is bad.
bad.
Can you
This
imagine
is
fighting
bad.
Itachi? Like Itachi just plus Datara would be a very
Look at
bad,
look.
bad
All right.
news.
What about Zetsu?
Why
What
it
about
ever works
Zetsu?
in chat? Like why
Whatever
is he
works. Can you stop? Can you get in the
Hashtag-
conversation? All
like,
right, now what about Zetsu?
I feel like Zetsu be okay because Zetsu was just mobbing. He was just a bunch of mobs. Like he wasn't really a battle type. It was said in the story Zetsu's not a battle type. He was just mass freaking numbers, you know. So it'd be kind of like fighting a Horai with him, just waves.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of like playing
Basically, he's the reason why the show
survival.
got dragged down an extra 100 episodes.
yeah,
So-
do
so
you
no
even
Zetsu?
need Zetsu? Nah,
Okay.
Zetsu would definitely drag out the battle for a long time.
All right.
yeah, that'll be a forever thing.
I don't know if there's any other ones. Are there any other villains for us to consider?
Kisame, I'll fight Kisame.
Yeah, definitely have Kisame in there. Kisame, I think I'll be able to hold it with that.
So are you writing down this team,
Dexter.
Kendall? You got this. You got this team written down, right? You doing it?
Yeah, Dex says I gotta head off, but enjoy your night. This was a great idea, LMAO.
Yeah, no problem,
Word.
Dexter.
Shout
We're gonna
out
be
to
doing
you.
this
Heck
again
yeah,
with other
Dexter.
universes. So do come back when we do it again. We're gonna be doing some other ones we got planned.
Yeah, we appreciate you stopping by, sir.
Yeah. See you later, man. Be safe.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What
So
was
so
the
who do we have
question?
on the team so far?
All right, so my team, or for the enemy
Vill-
team,
yeah,
we
villain
have Hidan, Kakuzu, Kisame. Oh, are we gonna do Data? Right.
So
you know, you can
mm,
you can fight somebody with explosions too.
yeah, I say we should do Datara.
Oh.
Datara is gonna be like one of the biggest problems because like he, you know,
Yeah.
atomic
Yeah. Let's
bomb,
do it. Let's do it.
atomic bomb.
Let's do it.
That'll be a good fight.
Let's
Like
do
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm good there. I have lightning on the clay.
All right.
And
I have speed to run away from the clay, so I'm good there.
yeah, I run an atomic bomb, dog. I'm gonna need to do.
I mean, technically none of us are, so let's be real about it.
My team is actually well equipped to kind of fight, you know,
Benny, a bunker.
Data, because I have lightning and I have Tintin to kind of nullify those
I'm
bombs
good.
before they
I
get
got
to where I'm at.
Choji. I got Choji, Shippuden Choji, and you know he has the giant expansion jutsu, so he gets crazy large. You know, about the size. Like he's gonna be up there with like the size of the atomic bomb. So he's gonna be big enough to like at least yeet my team out of there. You know,
He's
might have
gonna
some
be
broken
big enough
bones,
to
but
what?
he's gonna be big enough to like baseball my team out of there because
Nah,
he's
but what did you say though?
Yeah, what was the word that you used? Can I hear that one more time?
oh yeet.
All right, get out.
Yeet? Okay.
He's a get out. He's a get
All
out.
right, get out. Get out now. I apologize for everyone in chat. That wasn't okay. But go ahead. Anyways, okay, so that's our
Oh, no, you
team,
can look-
right?
Yeah, you-
Now, here's the thing. Now, all restrictions aside, what 5 X-Men can fight
Oh.
the 2 most top tier villains in Naruto? What
five
X-Men team of 5? And you can
Of
pick now.
five.
You can pick any villain. You can pick any of the villains. This means Kabuto's back in the mix. He was bad. You can pick anybody with Renegons.
Madara.
X-Men that could take out Madara.
Man, you know what?
5, a team of
let's
5.
go back. Hold on.
Deadpool,
Before y'all
Wolverine.
start picking Madara and all them, let me just
Cyclops.
throw a name out there really quick. Kaguya.
Somewhere.
Well,
Kaguya.
Kage is the
Kaguya's-
end all be all.
Yes. So, do we want her on the team?
Nah, she's like that.
So Kaguya and Madara. Both
Yeah.
of
We're choosing
them.
local.
Yeah.
We're choosing low level bosses now.
Let's not do Kaguya. Let's do Madara and
Yeah, what you guys? I guess choosing one level bosses for.
Let's do Madara and Hashirama.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Modern Hasham versus 5 X-Men. Okay, all right.
Okay. So now what 5? Okay. Now keep in mind that there are different tiers of X-Men. You have. Let me pull this up really quick.
Cyclops, Deadpool,
No,
Wolverine.
no, no. You
Yeah.
have different classes. You have different classes. So you have your epsilon level, which is like really weak. You have delta level, you have gamma level, beta level, alpha level, and omega level.
You should put it
So,
on the screen.
Cyclops.
all right, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the screen for you right now.
So, yeah,
Okay,
I was about to choose Cyclops too.
so Cyclops, what tier does he go in? Let's see.
Top. Without a doubt.
Most of the iconics are top, but mostly.
No, I know because Cyclops would be somewhere either beta level.
Why? Because his laser's beta?
Yeah, he's beta levels because he's leagues below
Yeah, you take that
Rogue.
back.
Yeah, no, he's leagues below Rogue or Phoenix. Let's be real. So Phoenix
he's
is
on
Omega
now.
level.
Nah.
Hold on, let me explain why he's on the same level, at least with them on Rogue and them. It's because like Cyclops cannot control, like, he can control his power when he takes some glasses off. Like when he takes them off, that thing turns into a beam that doesn't stop, and it vaporizes everything.
Well, he
Like
can
I
close
mean,
his eyes.
nothing is stating that it's known that that beam destroys anything that it's hit. You will not survive in that beam, especially when he takes off them glasses. Like that's game.
Right,
Even
but
in the
you
game,
have
that was
characters
emphasized.
who can put up force fields and block the beam.
Yeah,
You
he
have
does have
people
a
that can
Anagon.
literally control and curve that beam. He's it's a powerful thing, but it's for first of all, it's a drawback to him, right? And that goes against Omega tier. Omega tiers have no drawbacks to their powers whatsoever.
Okay. I.
Okay, so he
See,
has a
I'm
very
not too averse to
significant
that.
drawback, which would put him in the beta level tier.
I could see
Okay.
that. I could see that.
Beta level tiers.
Gambit's
they have,
beta? What?
yeah, Gambit's beta. As a matter of fact, it would almost be fair to say that Cyclops might even be gamma level because beta level has very small flaws. Cyclops has a large flaw, major flaw because he can't see.
So he's just shooting
yeah, that
shooting
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, picking on black people, dude. That's
Yeah.
Hmm?
So if we're talking about fighting some very high tier characters in Naruto, he's technically gamma level.
So I thought Rogue would also have been gamma level since she's has a hindrance of like having to wear gloves all the time.
That is
Or did that
technically
change
that's a
on this
small
list?
counter. That's a small counter. That's a small flaw. Okay, so she's alpha level. Is now an alpha level since she can control her power, but
Oh,
was
now,
once
okay.
at beta level.
Got you. Beta. Okay, got you. Okay. All right. Fine.
Yeah. So
So
you know,
what level can we choose from? We can choose from any level.
I mean, you can choose anything, but I definitely wouldn't choose anything from epsilon level. This is the these are these guys here. We don't want to be picking
Who the
people
fuck?
that only have appearance defects that don't actually have any powers. So we probably don't want to be in that tier. I'm almost guessing that anyone in Delta tier is like Domino, Callisto, Forge. They're not really powerful mutants. They wouldn't stand any chance. You're pretty much, when you're talking about villains like that, you're going to be looking at anything in alpha level or
So what was
Omega.
Delta level? What was Delta?
Let's go back to Delta really quick. Delta level, they don't have any significant flaws. The only problem is that Delta mutants don't have powers that match an Alpha mutant or even Beta or Gamma. So they're well below all of them.
I mean,
50%
so what is
of mutants
Domino
are Delta,
power?
making them most the common type of mutant. They're pretty much the ads that you see. They're the ad mutants that you see in all of the X-Men movies. They're not featured. They're down there.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, Omega tiers is like Iceman. We were talking about this earlier today, but Omega tier, the Iceman isn't technically an Omega tier. 'Cause he
Yeah,
can
I was gonna
control
choose
an element.
Iceman.
Yeah, he can control an element.
Yeah, Iceman is mad strong. Okay, so I would choose. I got an idea what I'm gonna go for. that I feel like that'll be a good fight for this. Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler can teleport anywhere. I feel like that's gonna be a mad problem for Hashirama
Okay.
and Hashirama and yeah, and them two.
But he's not a strong character, so he can teleport. But then what?
I mean, cause I'm trying to think back on Nightcrawler. And isn't he able to take people through objects with him as well? Mess them up. Oh, that only
If he grabs them, yeah, he can
Yeah.
grab someone and teleport them to objects that he's been to before, as long as it's not too great of a distance, if I'm not mistaken.
He
Yeah,
said
so-
he can teleport
he
to
can teleport
places
to-
he's seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So he can teleport people into the ground halfway. You know, cut them. That's that's fatality right there.
Yeah,
He
but
can
that would
completely
also
drop
place
people.
him in the ground. That doesn't work. That would he'd kill himself. So because he has to be in physical contact with them while teleporting them.
Coup de grace, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do.
True.
So I would say he could be a cool suicide bomb attack. That'd be cool.
I don't think
what have
any
you-
X-Men is just gonna be like, yeah, here, let me kill myself to fight this guy. I think there's other mutants that we should just be able to pick that without them having to self-sacrifice.
I'm choosing Rogue.
Basic.
Okay.
He said basic. I'm choosing Rogue. I'm choosing Magneto.
Yeah, he's
Okay, he's
smacking.
Omega. He's Omega.
Yeah,
I'm
he's mad strong.
choosing.
Phoenix.
You said a
What?
team of 5.
Phoenix. Can we?
I'm
Can
not
we
gonna
get?
put her on my team.
You're not gonna put her
I
in
don't
there? Oh man.
I mean,
Why
are
not?
we just
Phoenix
assembling
is-
a team together?
Well, I mean,
Or
these two
solo
ninjas. I
team.
mean, how do you gonna do it?
I mean, because if we do it together, then the one I'm putting in, I'm gonna say Rogue,
Okay.
and I upvote for Magneto if somebody else wants to put him in.
Yeah, I like Magneto. I want Magneto in. Hey,
Yeah, I don't mind that. So
Everworks, thank you so much for the subscription. Why are you being so quiet now? Why aren't you in here?
Well,
Why are you doing
I'll
all
listen
of
to
these
all your
things? And,
opinions. I'll listen to all your opinions, bruh.
So far we got we got Magneto and Rogue.
I said
Fighting
Cyclops.
against Madara and Hashirama.
Cyclops. Storm.
He's still
Storm.
saying Cyclops, so Rogue,
Storm.
Storm.
Storm is
So,
Omega.
yeah,
Storm is
Storm.
Omega.
Mm,
Iceman is Omega. Phoenix is Omega. Professor X, Magneto, they're all Omega level
I
class.
think we need some faster people though.
Omega Bull. Okay,
Damn,
Deadpool.
none of these people are fast. You want the Flash?
Omega Bull. No, dude. Well,
DC.
no. Give me.
What
Quicksilver.
was his name? What was his name? The dude that ran
Deadpool.
fast.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Deadpool.
He's not an X-Men. He always says that. They always tell him he's
He-
not an X-Men.
He's X-Force. Get that right, bruh.
He's X-Force.
Quicksilver's X-Force.
X-Force, dude. That's his own class, dude.
Wow.
Oh damn.
He gotta be the one like that.
I'm gonna choose yeah, Iceman. I'm gonna have to go with that.
Look, there's no way you're gonna be able to fight, have guns, and stay immoral at the same time.
Oh wait,
This team
oh wait, hold
does
on.
not
I
look
want
healthy
Deadpool.
right now.
I want Deadpool.
There you go.
I want Deadpool. I want Deadpool. I want Deadpool. I feel like Deadpool
This
would be
team
like
still looking unhealthy.
The guy
Deadpool.
that's
What you
smoking
talking about?
on the
Deadpool's
team.
gonna carry against Madara. Like they can't kill him. He's the lead.
I mean, they can't kill him, but what can Deadpool do against Madara?
He
Yeah,
shoots. He
I
kills.
Bro,
He
no,
scores.
I'd
his
like to know
blades-
what your plan is.
His blades are made to cut through any. I forgot how to explain it like
It's
too much. But
adamantium.
yeah, adamantium. Yeah, there's nothing that I cannot stop. He's
But how
eventually gonna cut
fast is
through him
Deadpool?
pretty fast. I mean, he's
Pretty fast? Does he
I
move
mean,
at
he's
the
taking
speed
out
of
like
sound?
gods and stuff in other comics. You know, like
Does
he's
he-
breaking the fourth wall. He has literally grabbed comic text. You know, and smack somebody with it. You know, this man
Because-
he breaks the
because-
norms of reality. You know, so he's
Because
definitely up there.
he- So we're just gonna give him all the gag character things, you know.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's Deadpool. You can't take that away from him. That's part of
Yeah,
it.
that makes him who he is. Yeah, technically. So.
Yeah.
So Deadpool's gonna be a major problem if he can do all of that, because he's basically been in the time Just
I
basic
mean,
gravity
he
how is
reality.
can't
his
die.
mental
That's
state?
like his biggest thing, right? Like he can't die.
I mean, but his
Yep.
brain, does his brain work? Like,
Immortality, dude.
does he get caught in genjutsus, or does he is he able to get intoxicated?
But like that's the thing. It doesn't matter if it's Genjutsu or not, right? Like
Oh
he
yeah, that's a
can't
good
He
die.
can't die,
question.
but you can immobilize him.
Only temporarily.
That infinite Tsukuyomi.
Yeah, Infinite. Wait, but Hashirama doesn't have that. I mean,
Yeah,
neither does Madara.
yeah.
Remember,
They both don't have that.
Genjutsu is to the mind,
Okay,
right?
which
His body's still there. So like, if you think about it,
I
he's
mean, but
he can
Madara has
teleport.
a Rinnegan.
Okay, but that was only specific to like. Did you forget that that was only specific to Itachi? Like only Itachi could do that.
I think people have also
I
forgotten
mean,
that
no,
Deadpool has
I'm
laser
not saying,
supplies too.
that the about the infinite Tsukuyomi anymore, or the Izunami, or whatever one is called. I'm talking about like is Deadpool going to be able to get through that damn Rinnegan?
He has laser beams as well.
Yeah, he does. Also, have we ever seen a gun be used in the ninja world? So we don't know how effective a gun would be.
I
Oh, that's
mean,
true. I mean,
don't bullets move at the speed of sound? So do these ninjas.
Yeah, but also, his gun is not a normal gun. Like this man has very upgraded high class weaponry.
what does that have to do
It's
with the
made to
speed
take
of
out
the bullet?
advanced beings. I feel
I
like
mean, it is
it'd be enough to get him through, or like because I'm trying to think back to all Deadpool's feats. We would see, whew,
I mean,
I
but
have
then
to
you
ask questions from
have,
X-Men.
doesn't like Madara move like at the speeds of like the Raikage, which is like the speed of light too?
That is facts.
Mm.
That is facts. He did slide
Ah.
through Raikage, and in terms of speed, he did do him like that.
I mean,
He did do him like
even
that.
Guy was moving that fast, so that seems like a fight that would take forever. So, I mean,
I just know Deadpool would be able
does
to drag him out though.
Deadpool grow back, or
Do
does he need to
here's
have his
also
limbs
something to
reattached?
consider. Do X-Men actually exhaust their
Or he
powers
would.
like the way that people run out of chakra? Like the ninjas run out of chakra? Or can they just keep going?
I know Deadpool can keep going. There's no stopping. There's no stopping
Deadpool, I think
Deadpool.
he's the only one that can keep going. I think
Yeah.
everybody else has been knocked unconscious before.
I mean, besides like that mutagen thing that they're injected with, no, not really.
I think everybody else can die from regular bullets.
What the fuck?
Like if they don't dodge it, if they get shot, they can die from like a regular ass bullet.
Deadpool.
Like didn't even Phoenix, she died from a stab wound from Wolverine.
Did she?
That's Wolverine though. That's Wolverine though.
I mean, but it's only adamantium. Like
But adamantium murks people again.
Yeah,
it's just a
that's
strong
high tier
metal.
metal,
It doesn't
bro.
have like any.
That's high tier metal.
But
Bro.
if it's just gonna pierce somebody, it's just gonna pierce
Yeah,
somebody.
but
That's
no,
like
but
if you.
yeah,
That's just
normal
other.
knives and stuff don't hurt. Like
But
don't hurt him.
if you stab like a normal person, don't hurt who?
Like normal knives and guns like that. That's not gonna be enough to kill like normal X like Phoenix, and then that's not. They're not gonna lose to that. They can
Yo,
take that.
Vin.
I mean,
Alright, man,
that's
you're
if
lurking.
they get close enough.
Appreciate it, man.
That's like because he was kind of getting melted away when he was walking up close to her, and it was the metal that was helping him get close. But like it was still the wound that he was able to inflict upon her that like killed her. Like it was that barrier that she had around her that was pretty much helping.
So X-Men characters can easily get one-shotted.
And then also that bullet thing that let's not forget that Naruto has their own version of the strongest substance or material in the world or universe, that Naruto had that little pole, and Madara shot something through that. He actually used that storm jutsu to shoot through that thing, and it broke it, which was supposed to be unbreakable.
So all right, wait, and this
So I think he can solo Phoenix. She about, she don't move at the speed of light. She don't move at the speed of light.
we gotta. I feel like
Sage
we
art,
gotta.
storm release jutsu, whatever he said. I don't know what he said.
I feel like I am ill-equipped for this conversation.
It was a sage art.
All I'm saying is Phoenix should be in there because she's like the only one that the one of the few that are like really equipped to tackle this issue. I feel.
That's what I felt. Yeah, me too.
I
Like,
don't think anybody
she's
here
like the
is faster
Superman of
than her.
X-Men. Like she does not get. She wouldn't she?
She's not the Superman of X-Men.
Literally one of them. Like,
She kinda is.
you know, it's like a top. Yeah, you got her. You got Storm. They were running this shit. You know, like anytime like, there was a big
But
problem,
she
they
can
pulled up.
die so easily.
But it takes a lot to get to that point. Like she has to be
Yeah.
really vulnerable. Like it
That
has to be
man.
damn power out.
So
Nothing.
when she was trying to kill Wolverine, if y'all seen the movie, where she was sending out the little flames, from her body, like she wasn't doing nothing. He was just walking through it, letting the adamantium get him through that situation. And he just walked up and stabbed her. And then she died.
Well, I mean, it was adamantium.
But what I'm saying is that what I'm saying is
Nobody else
Naruto
has
has their
adamantium.
own. So Naruto has their own version of the strongest substance in the world as well, and
Has
Madara
it
was
ever
able to break that.
Madara was able to break that.
Yes, with the storm.
So you're saying that
a
because he
storm
was
release
able to
jutsu.
break the strongest metal in Naruto, that he should be able to break the strongest metal in X-Men.
I feel that his attack would be as strong as the strongest metal in X-Men because he's able to break it.
Have we seen anyone at all in the universe of X-Men break adamantium?
We've seen Magneto bend it.
Silver Samurai.
Well, I mean, he is
Silver Samurai. He
is
named somebody
who's Silver Samurai? Who's that?
How did he do that? I want to know this because I have
with more
not heard of that.
adamantium.
Oh, no. His heat was super hot to the point it literally just sliced adamantium
Oh,
in half,
that's
if
right.
not melt it.
Yeah, when he went to Japan and he was fighting that guy in that suit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he went and fought some guy that he had saved in World War II, and the guy, yeah, I do remember that. X-Men was, Wolverine was getting hurt.
Because his heat was as pretty much tempered as lava from his blade.
Yeah, and lightning.
Which at that
was
point
much
was
hotter
like,
than that, I'm sure.
Melt that. Yep.
Oh yeah, because I looked at he had an adamantium katana. Okay, and then he
Yep.
heated it up just to cut through. So he
Look-
just he just 2x.
Yo,
Okay, so the
blades,
only thing that was known to be able to break Wolverine's adamantium was
Yeah, man,
other
with some more
adamantium.
adamantium. Yeah.
So that negates that. So basically, what we understand that as far as we know, no one has had the strength to break adamantium without more adamantium. So by
I remember we're
definition,
mixing two different universes though. So would their strongest metal not equate to the strongest metal?
I feel like they gotta have something here. So if they're going up against characters like Naruto, let them have their unbreakable metal. They're gonna need that. Like we gotta let them have
facts.
Yeah.
It's the different universes we are like now colliding. We gotta at least give us some leeway.
They have to have their unbreakable metal. That's yeah.
All right, so if that's the case, then Madara fights with that unbreakable metal too sometimes.
All right, but Madara broke it, so we know it can be broken. As far as we know in the X-Men universe, it has not been broken, but it has not been broken, which means that metal for metal, adamantium cancels out that metal. It should cancel.
Well, let's see. Did anybody look up to make sure that it cannot be broken?
Yeah. Just did.
You did. What have you found?
Answer: yes, it can. Although it is virtually indestructible, if you can provide enough heat to hit it with, it will melt down. If you hit it with a sharp object for a very long time, it can break. Also, if you hit it with the same metal, adamantium, then it can also break. So if you hit it with a very sharp object for a very long time, it can break.
Okay, and where was this confirmed in the series? That if you hit it
This,
really hard for a long time.
let me see.
A comic crossover with Superman. Okay, all right. Well,
Let's see. We're gonna look at the series. Yep, because that is not a credible source there.
Yeah, I just wanna see if it's known to have happened at some point, then we can use that. But if not, I don't think that we can use that. So the only thing that we have to go off of is it can be broken by adamantium, by other adamantium. That for sure we do have.
okay. So you were looking at the DC one. Okay, I just found it. I found the legit one for us. I
There
looked
you
that
go.
up for actually, yeah, because that's going with DC. It's also in DC type of animation. But yeah, it's to describe it being completely indestructible, but it poisons Wolverine because it basically takes away his healing powers as he ages. So
Yep.
that's how he was dying from that. That explains that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that actually. Well, yeah, but yeah, nah, it seems indestructible, virtually, pretty much, yeah.
Virtually indestructible, huh? Okay, so yeah, Madara can use his hardest metal, but at this point we can only assume that it would break against adamantium. So Wolverine can have that. We're gonna let him have that. Is he on the team?
Uh, I don't know.
I mean, like to be fair, like I don't see Wolverine doing anything against planetary devastation, but
I mean, if you can get him in close enough,
yeah,
like
he's fucking shit up.
let's say Phoenix could put a barrier around him and get him close enough.
Yeah, she could do that. Just yeet that man at him, at him top speed. I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's there could be some creativity on their side to get this done. Really, yeah.
All right, so let's see. Avengers number 66. Thor
Avengers.
was able to break it.
It's Thor.
But that's wait, hold on. Avengers number 66? When was that's in a different show. That's not in an X-Men show. That's in an Avengers show.
I mean, but it's still like this. They're
Same universe
it's
here,
the same
Marvel, but
writer. Like the writers are saying that they're able to break it. Like it's breakable is what I'm saying. Like the writers, like of Marvel comics, are saying that it can
Okay,
be
but
broken.
they are also saying that in order for it to be broken, they had to go grab some space alien metal and some space alien strength dude in order for it to be
Doctor
broken.
Doom,
and Thor is
Thanos,
strong. Thor is able to throw hands with Hulk. Hulk threw a planet at another planet.
somebody named Gladiator. During the 1990s, one of the most common things of the comic book, blah blah Wolverine. Let's see. However, somebody from Guardians of the Galaxy did it. Or he made a guest star in a comic book that he said the series got around that little problem by introducing the villainous Rancor, who was a descendant of Wolverine and actually carried with one of her Wolverine's adamantium claws. Later, somehow around Doctor Doom, how Rancor got Wolverine's claws in the first place. This is not giving me the information I need.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I feel like they actually probably could do more damage because then you had the Wolverine versus Hulk fight, and wasn't that a tie? And this is Hulk we're talking about. So, and Hulk, he threw a planet into another planet. Hulk has done some crazy feats. Hulk has punched people around the world, so Superman. And
Punch people around the world.
and so if you're able to do all this, and Wolverine's able to fight with this man to a tie, how's he's probably one tapping these ninjas, bro.
I don't
If
know
they
about
chakra
I don't
barrier
know
down.
about one tapping. I just know that if they get in contact with a blade, he should be slicing through them
Yeah, no
without
cap.
issue. There
Unless
shouldn't
they,
be an issue there.
but substitution jutsus and all that. It's gonna be a miracle if he can actually get a hit in. In my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot in order for him to be able to get through.
Definitely. If he connect, it's gonna come down to like a one shot type fight.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the first major hit wins. It's no going back.
But
That's what
I
I
think
feel
that
like.
so are we collectively agreeing though that it's gonna take quite a bit in order for them to be able to pull that off though.
Yeah, unless they're just bringing like, well, yeah, Magneto would solve a lot of problems though. I feel like Magneto would handle a lot though. He would be a carry. He would be a hard carry.
Yeah.
Because planetary devastation, that's colliding with Magneto. Magneto got that. He's yeeting that out of the way. Like no.
So it says I did find something that says that adamantium is supposed to be just a bit less unbreakable than proto adamantium. So if it's a bit less unbreakable, then that lets us know that it is breakable by certain things.
It is, but then you have to take into effect that with Magneto on the team, if Madara ever tried to use that metal, Magneto can render it useless.
And then also they so I reread that thing about his descendant. They weren't able to find a way to have Wolverine fight a certain character, so they chose the descendant of Wolverine who had adamantium claws also, and his claws got broken. So it wasn't Wolverine,
Yeah.
but it was Wolverine's descendant.
Descendant.
And he had adamantium. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, descendants always are like hybrids, so not the completely the same. Yep. Normally, so.
I mean, but it's still adamantium though.
But okay, so
Nah.
I just don't understand how a descendant still ended up with adamantium when he acquired it through surgery. Someone
Facts.
fill me in on that. How did that happen?
That's called plot holes, bro. That's called bad writing.
You know what I mean? Like that's just
sure.
one thing that I'm having a hard time trying to figure out there. How can he
I'm
acquire
sure-
something that he didn't acquire himself?
Well, I'm sure if you unbury him, I'm sure his skeleton will look like adamantium and not bones. So,
I mean,
I don't
true,
think
but
it'll
that's
be
how
all
he
that
was
difficult.
buried. That doesn't mean how he was born and what's in his DNA. He was never born with it, so how can he pass that on to someone else?
It's
I
called
mean,
plot
it's
holes.
not something that he passed on. It was he went and got them.
Oh, he went and got them from him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well,
different.
let me see.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me recheck with it, exactly what it did say though. And
How's it going on that build, by the way, too quick? Where you at?
We are about done. I just finished the Alto. It's all sanded down. It's good. It was quick. I don't know. This one was okay. I had more fun with the Portanova Marine type, which I built last week.
Oh yeah, that's pretty basic, but not
Yeah,
bad though.
This one's a little bit more basic than that, but yeah, no, not bad at all. And he's still mixing matches parts with some of the other 30mm that I have here.
Heck yeah, get him in a giant jetpack.
I'm pretty sure I actually do have one around here somewhere, but I'm not gonna pull it out because it's lost, and I have like 50 boxes to go through before I find it.
oh, so she just carried with her one of his claws, and I don't think she had it installed. Like it was just.
She just had
Oh,
it
you
in the pocket.
Yeah, she just carried one with her.
Okay.
So you talking about X-23?
Rancor, whoever Rancor is.
No, X-23
Well,
had claws.
It just says the descendant. It doesn't say her name.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, hey.
I don't read comic books.
I don't read comic books. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is where my knowledge gap kind of goes out, but I thought it would be a good idea to throw them in. I think that really honestly the Naruto would still win the fight. I think
Yeah,
Naruto
no
universe
cap.
would still kill it. They definitely
Okay,
do.
they
Yeah, I
have
think
too
that
they
they
have too
will.
many like hit and run tactics in Naruto
Yeah.
that will allow them to get the edge on them because they're like imagine like trying to fight these people as X-Men like Wolverine. He just swinging and just up you miss, it's a log. Up you miss, it's a piece of tag. Up you stab, it's a paper bump. Like like like
Yeah,
there's too many. They have
Yep.
too many like tactics of hiding and being evasive. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna swing right, he's gonna be gone. It's gonna be a shadow clone, and then he's gonna take his legs from the ground and take him up under and have him stuck like 30 feet up under the ground for a bit. And then
Yeah.
Wolverine's out of the fight for a minute. He's gonna be stuck down there. Like,
yep.
they have a lot of tactics.
He's pretty small compared to a normal high grade, though. I'd say he's a little on the skinny side. I don't know.
Besides, Magneto's gonna be the only one that can throw hands with them, because Magneto can change whole terrain type beat like
Yeah.
so. Like Magneto and then Phoenix, Phoenix and Storm being overall crazy offense, and then Wolverine would be like a killing blow type beat.
Yeah. And don't who's the two Naruto people anyways?
Oh, Hashirama and Madara.
Do they have any metal on them in their faces?
No.
No.
No, they don't have any metal. Okay, all right, just making sure because I know like Pain does. I don't know what that would do to. I don't know what Magneto could do with that. Just shove it into
instant
the
kill.
skull. Yeah.
That's the instant kill. That's the instant. Yeah, Pain fucked up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, all versions of Pain are fucked up.
You will not see
Even
that.
Nagato's fucked up too.
Yeah. Wrong
Nagato real
attachment.
fucked up.
Magneto would destroy that.
That's instantly. He's gonna just grab them shits, push them shits together, and just straight
Yep.
through the brain, bro.
Yeah.
That's it, bro. He gonna do it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that one movie where that quarter was slowly going through that man's head. When time would stop, and he was hurting him.
Yeah, definitely. So, are we universally agreeing? Naruto wins. Naruto wins?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Overall,
honestly.
yep.
Overall, yeah, I think so.
All right, now it's time for Dragon Ball. Now,
Sheesh, they win everything.
You know what? Yeah, Dragon Ball. We're definitely gonna cover another time. That's something we're gonna have to get some unique rules in there so that way we can get that taken care of. We need to find a way to balance it because we gotta find caveats, just like the way we did here with how being able to pick Hokages and Anbu Black Ops. So we're gonna plan that out.
No Goku.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's probably gonna be with whatever it is that we decide to do with that universe. That'll probably be an out right there.
no beards, no gods of destruction.
Destruction. Yeah, I started thinking that too. Yep.
Yeah,
No God, no angels. No, we'll figure that out.
yeah, for sure.
Well,
Definitely.
we don't necessarily have to say no gods of destruction. There's enough for everyone.
I mean, yeah, it depends on how much you want to dice it up to, where we want to be at, and who we want to include, because we
You
can't have
got
Krillin.
Jiren, you got Topo.
Yeah, but what if you try to include people like Krillin and stuff? That ain't no.
We'll come up with something though, but
Yeah, dude. Krillin's OP,
yeah,
dude.
we can
Have you seen Spider?
Yeah, he did Master Super Saiyan with Luke Kamehameha.
Who said Krillin was OP? Who said that?
I said Krillin. I did.
Man, if you don't go,
All right, dude. You never.
He did take.
You
a
never
punch
played.
from
You
Super
never
Saiyan
played
Blue.
fighters, huh?
He did
I
what?
still don't get that. I still don't get how he did that. That was never explained.
He took a
did what?
punch from Super Saiyan Blue.
Oh,
He matched out with a Kamehameha from Super Saiyan Blue too. He matched out with it for a minute before 18 when it stopped it. Like he was sitting there, he was struggle beaming.
how
With
though?
that's what I'm saying.
Goku was holding back. He
You
wasn't
know he
fighting.
was. You know he was.
was-
That was his
he just-
friend.
Krillin was like, "Yeah, let me see some of that God power, huh?" And he was like, "All right." Bow.
sure?
Shot him in his jaw. He was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
he did warn the heck out of him. He said it's really gonna hurt, bro. He said it's really gonna.
He was
He's
like,
really
no,
not
like, yeah.
Not even
He was
Frieza.
like,
could
yeah, I
take
just
that.
want to see what I'm about to be going up against, like in the fight. So
I think,
Oh,
he gave
nice.
him, I think he just gave him a god tap. That was all it was.
he did. He was like, bow.
But yeah, and that was enough to send that man through like 20 buildings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he flew like half around the world, and then Goku tried to instant transmission to stop and catch him, and he failed. That shit was
Yeah.
funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Krillin
we're
got
gonna have to come up with one for Dragon Ball Z. We got to do one for The Walking Dead. We're gonna have one planned out
Mm,
for
I
Avengers.
gotta.
We're gonna
I
have
gotta.
more.
Mm,
Yeah, we've got more of these that we've got planned, you guys. But I think that what we're gonna do is before we get into any other universes, I think we're gonna call it here. We did have fun doing this, and I enjoyed it. We're gonna come up with some more plans for next week. And if you join my Discord down below, we will be covering the topics in Discord, so that way you guys can help us pick and see what you guys want to come up with, and also so that way you guys can participate. We'd love to see you guys in chat, seeing what you guys would have if your plan was put into action, what characters you would choose. But this is Two Quick Builds. I am saying goodbye to everyone. Scandal.
I just want to say y'all have a good night.
yeah.
You can check me out doing some of my tarot readings. That Scandal be doing tarot. You know, I'll be doing my thing over there. Trying to predict some futures, just letting you know what's going on, giving you advice based on what I see.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely enjoy having the conversations. So I'm in a Discord server as well. I'm looking forward to see what you guys have to say in there. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to bringing some new ideas in to see, have deep discussions. Hopefully, we can turn this into a real podcast for you guys.
Yeah,
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Skater.
You people are pretty cool. A couple jokes here and there. I'm a big weeb. So I love anime. So if you guys want to come and talk about it, I'm gonna be up here probably
Yeah.
stirring up arguments and stuff. That's me. I ain't
Yeah.
streaming, but I'm here. I'm here to argue. What's up?
Yeah, yeah. Works.
Yeah, you know what it is? This another gunflip builder. It's like that, very new to Twitch as well, like 2 weeks prior. Like that. Still looking forward to making more content, which is I'm gonna be doing a run next week as well. You want to catch me on there? And yeah, peace out.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later. We're gonna find someone to raid here for the night. I think we're gonna raid Miami. He's also doing a makers and crafting, but he also does some podcasts. So we'll pop in on him and see what he's doing tonight. Other than that, thank you guys so much for participating and hanging out, and we will see you guys next time.